Hello everyone, my name is Brian, and welcome back to Barb's Basement. So we have a very special live stream today because first off, it's Saturday at 5 o'clock. what are you nerds doing watching a live stream about SWTOR again that came out 10 years ago on a Saturday. But I have a couple of good hombres with me. I've got Darth Matu of Darth Matu's Holocron. Go ahead and say hi, Matt.
What's up? How's everybody doing?
And then we have my fellow boomer, Ben from Star Wars Timeline. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello there, my friends.
Number one Russian Star Wars YouTuber.
Right, yes. Thank you.
Yes. So, obviously, we're both, Matt and I, we're both Sith, but for some reason, I get the feeling, Ben, that you're a bounty hunter, correct?
Yeah, he's not decided yet whether he wants to do Sith or not to Sith.
Okay. To Sith or not to Sith. Okay, cool. Jeff, I'm seeing Barb. I love Roblox Star Wars film coming out next week on my channel. Feel free to link it in the Discord, and we'll do our thing. Jeff says hi, Matt.
What up? Yo, fan films, big fan.
Big fan of
try to
fan
watch as many
films.
as I can, so definitely try and link that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yo, if you're not in Barb's Discord, join that, and then link it there, because that'll probably keep it from getting lost in the chat.
okay, let me see here. Okay, I just realized I'm like definitely not on. Remember we tried to go to Ossus to try and like look at the Jedi Temple,
Oh yeah,
and we were like way too low of level.
I logged on this morning and went back to the fleet and logged out just because I was like, I'm never escaping this place.
Yeah, for real. Okay, then where is now Hudda at?
It's the planet that Nar Shadda orbits. There should be a symbol there, like a little ball.
Okay, there we go. Found it. I promise I know Star Wars. I've heard of it. Okay, so
Tell me Typhon is in this game.
oh yeah, it is. Oh, I cannot wait to show you all the ins and outs of this game, dude. I'm so hyped for it. All right, so here, Matt, do you want to invite me to the party?
Oh yeah.
All right, dope.
I forgot.
Cool. Then I think it's gonna get rid of my companion.
Here, I'm gonna make you the group leader.
Me? Oh.
That way we can follow you around on all your quests. You're gonna be so OP.
Yeah, you're going to technically.
Oh crap! I just realized that.
We don't
Here.
have Sith Lords yet, but you know, don't let that stop you from being impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all about that cargo first, guys. It's like first you gotta, make yourself a man, financially independent, from the huts from everywhere else. Then I can start dabbling, checking stuff out where I belong in this universe.
Star Wars nerd asked if Nihilus is in this. Not that I know of.
But you can get his armor
Yeah, you can buy his armor in the cartel market.
for real money.
Hey man, I mean, I don't even know how much money I dropped in that fucking thing.
Oh, dude, it's ludicrous. But for anyone who's like new to these SWTOR streams, we get together, we hang out, we just chit chat. I'm gonna crack open a couple of brews potentially here in a little bit. I did not have time to go to the store beforehand, so I'm gonna get it delivered. And yeah, it's just
Look, that dude on he has a basilisk. Fuck, that's so cool.
Oh, I also have a Basilisk Wardroid.
I got one on my Mandalorian, but it's locked. To
Well, let me look and see if I can unlock it from my collections really quick, because it's just like
companion.
outlandish.
Oh, that's Shea Vizsla. That's Mandalore.
I think I'm gonna unlock this thing just so I can have it. It's gonna take up all my cartel coins to do it, but whatever.
Matt, your companion is a droid or a real human female?
Oh, that's Mandalore. That's Shea Vizsla.
Yeah, during
She's,
this time period.
Oh.
Yeah, she's Mandalore during.
I love that helmet profile, man. That looks sick.
I
One
know.
second,
I love
boys.
her armor too. She's a real badass. You don't meet her until later in the story. She's not Mandalore until after the main game is complete.
Yeah.
Wait, so you can flip companions?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
get
just
a
swap
bunch
through
of
'em.
them, man. It's literally just like KOTOR. You get like 6 companions, maybe
Oh, wow.
more. Yeah,
about
and they have
vehicles go?
backstories, same conversation wheel, like the whole 9 yards. Influence system.
The whole 9 yards.
Holy wow, this is amazing, dude. Because yeah, on my Sith character, I have this huge meathead running around talking gibberish. I'm like, bro, can I exchange you? Like, you suck.
Oh, that's Kemval.
Yeah, that like brute-looking dude. I'm not feeling him.
I love him. I won't lie. Just because he gives me shit for everything I do.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna walk into the cantina right now. Here we go.
come on in.
Jeff,
Everybody
this
freeze
is
right now.
this isn't Maul
Grand
Saber.
entrance.
This is whatever my character Saber is. I can't remember his name. Othovim. I'm never precious about like my character names. I always just hit like a random generation.
And I gotta
Are
add
you
you.
outside here? Let's
Running
go
right
inside.
here. Boom.
Oh, there he is.
What up,
What's
boys?
good?
Hold up, let me add you real quick.
Holy crap, dude! That is a very close talent card.
That's what I said.
That's like a really good.
Okay, adding you to the friend list. Athavim tier.
Boom.
Oh, look at that lightsaber. Oh, the helmet. Oh man, I feel jelly.
Yo,
I can't-
Line up. We
I'm
need a
excited for.
thumbnail.
Oh yeah, we gotta get a thumbnail going here.
Okay, all right.
Oh wait, Matt. Just miss your companion.
Shay, be gone, says I.
Oh yeah, and Ben, you can hit Z and you'll break out your guns there.
Z.
Yep.
Okay.
Boom.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's looking
Bro,
sick.
Look at that, bro.
Wait, switch with me. Brian, you gotta stand in the back because of the way
Oh.
your saber is.
Yeah, I just realized he looks like Boris the Blade from Snatch.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Boom.
Yes, good. Wait. Okay, so Ben, move one step to your right.
We have a chatter called Black Cock Down.
Hold on a second.
Jesus Christ.
How's this?
If there was a Hall of Fame for hearts,
is.
yours would be the biggest in the whole damn building.
There it is. We got it, boys.
Got it? Boom.
Hell yeah. John, what is up, my guy?
Of reliability. This is a good gun.
Your Talon Card, if Talon Card was Russian.
Oh, he was. Okay, yeah, that works.
I mean, who says he's not? Like,
Right,
you don't know what accents are like.
True,
in Star
true.
Wars?
So Talon Card, I don't know if you guys have listened to like the Thrawn audiobook, but Talon Card, the way that Mark Thompson does his voice, he sounds like the car dealer from Futurama. It's a
You're
bit of a
talking
deep
about
cut,
the
but I'll
20th
send you guys a clip,
anniversary,
and
right?
it'll make sense.
That's so fitting, dude.
Brian, you're talking about the 20th anniversary, the newer audiobook, right?
Yeah,
Ah, cool. Yeah, I haven't heard that one. I heard the original one.
it's top notch. Mark Thompson kills it. John is telling Star Wars Nerd not to get into bed too early. Okay, we got John in the chat. So John, he was here for last night's Jedi Knight Jedi Academy stream, which was just a absolute train wreck. I
saw that video, man. That was dope.
dude, I was so bad. Who are you playing with? John asked who we're playing with. We're playing with Darth Matu of Darth Matu's Holocron in Ben of Star Wars Timeline. I should
Good.
If-
Good to meet you, John.
I need to make someone a mod here. Wait, Matu, you're a mod. Could you put your guys' links in the chat maybe?
Yeah, just give me a second.
No worries. But yeah, we have a chatter called Black Cock Down, that's a 10 out of 10 for creativity. And you guys let me know if you can hear them all right. I unmuted my desktop and stuff like that, doing a little bit of audio mixing. But we're going to be helping out Ben with being the #1 potential bounty hunter on Nar Shadda.
There's no potential here, man. You die or you survive a Nar Shadda. You gotta do it.
Ben, tell me a video of yours because fucking YouTube search sucks.
Really? Star Wars Timeline, 3 separate words?
Yeah, it gave me like.
You have to like
million-
sort by
Put-
channel instead of.
Calcast is short.
You're the man.
Barb,
Everybody
you
go
should
and
collaborate
check
with
out
Star Wars Theory. I don't think that dude
Calcast
really
is-
collaborates with too many people.
Cowcast is short.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he does either. Just based on that shit I heard.
My eyes are glued to this lightsaber, man. Like, I'm jelly. I'm so jelly. I want to kill your character and just get all of your stuff.
Okay, I'm going to turn you guys up here a little bit because the chat said it's a little bit hard to hear you. Go ahead and talk to me again.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay.
Bro, what the? How come?
Let me know if you can hear him now. He's not a. I'm not a fan of Star Wars Theory. So let's get that clear right now. I'm not a fan. I mean, I just don't watch a ton of. I don't know. I watch like very lore heavy videos as opposed to like kind of like opinion pieces about like news and stuff like that. So that's why I really like Ben and Matu's channels is because they talk about lore. That's what I'm interested in. I'm more interested in that instead of like, here's the latest thing going on behind the scenes or whatever. Which it's fine to have that stuff sometimes, but it's just not my primary focus. So yeah, I'm not anti Star Wars Theory. Let's get that clear.
I don't want to go out on a limb and say that I am,
Okay, you say whatever you want.
but I do prefer lore videos, and he hasn't done that shit in a long time.
That's what got me into Obviously, Tad Larkin, Mandalore.
Yeah, man. Me too. He's like and he does it in character, which hell yeah.
Dude, I don't know how he does it in that Mandalorian costume all the time.
Dude, that cooking episode that he did for
I was like, the dexterity of wearing those gloves and like, still being able to cook something, it's insane.
There's one channel a couple of years old. I'm sorry I forget the name of it, but when I wanted to brush up on my Legends lore, I went to look at the complete entire history of Mandalorians. Man, this guy puts up like a video. It's none of his face there. It's only like graphics and visuals. It is so detailed. It's like a visual encyclopedia. I was like literally blown away. I'm like, how come this is not on the original official Star Wars video channel? Like, this is insane.
Is it Sombraptor?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
I feel like Sombraptor maybe had done that. He's another friend of the channel. All right, should we get heading?
Let's do it. You lead the way, Mr. Bricks.
Oh yeah, it's all you.
Yeah.
Follow me, boys.
Off into the swamp to destroy the totally not wrongfully displaced and wrongfully persecuted and oppressed original inhabitants of this planet.
Yeah,
we're the good guys in the story.
Gives a damn about these characters and about this world yet. He's just like, I get mines. That's it.
Boom. Check it out.
Oh shit! That thing is so sick. Dude.
I know, it's
love the way
ridiculous.
it looks. Every time I see it, when you have it,
oh
it's
god,
not
damn,
as
what
fun.
is it?
That's a basilisk. It's a basilisk war droid.
I was gonna say, I was like, Ben, you look so tiny next to me.
Well, my ego is large. Hold on a second. Let me see where's that basilisk thing. Where is it?
Laura's cool, but my favorite is Barb in theory. Here. Thank you, Jeff. You're the man.
Look at this thing.
Hold on a second. Yeah, it's
shockwave generators, 4 different heavy laser cannons,
dude,
concussion missile launchers, and it's semi-sentient.
Yeah, my ego is still larger though.
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen a Sith piloting a basilisk war droid? You guys ever heard of anything scarier?
There is in The Force Unleashed for the Wii. There's a Mandalorian that has a basilisk war droid that you fight.
Oh yeah, the Switch version came out, right?
It came out. This was a while ago, but I can't remember exactly what it was for. There was a Gungan bounty hunter in that too.
What? That is so cool.
Yeah, you had to fight him as a boss as well.
I also like talking about characters' backstories. Yeah, that's my whole thing. I really like deep dives into lore. That's my whole thing. Barb is unstoppable at this game. Our characters right now, for Matt and I, we're gonna just like powerhouse through this stuff.
Do you guys mind a little detour? Because like I took a little side mission on the side here.
Dude,
nah,
we'll
man,
do whatever you want,
lead
buddy.
the way, sir. I got beer. I got weed. I mean, totally 100% prescribed medication.
I have regular cigarettes that I'm gonna smoke in my apartment with the windows closed. Because I'm a freak.
Dude, I hate people that do that.
That's such a bizarre choice.
My job. It's the worst because people don't realize with cigarette smoke, like,
okay, what's going on here?
Like that shit tars your lungs. It gets on the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's impossible to get out. You have to basically strip the paint and then repaint. It sucks.
Destroy hunting droids. Okay, we gotta destroy 3 more pieces. Okay.
I feel like we're just like steamrolling this for you.
Yeah.
Without necessarily meaning to.
The Sith decided that everybody
it's all
had
good.
to die.
I feel in command. I feel like I have 2 henchmen by my side just doing my bidding.
Yeah.
All good.
John says, totally just a prescription.
To be fair, I do have it prescribed.
I love the death throws and just ah.
Yeah. I always tell people like the death animations for stormtroopers and like Lego Star Wars, it's too personal. Like you see too much pain in their faces for like a game intended for children.
Open the speeder cockpit. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, hold on a second here.
Ambush. And the Sith just wave their hands and everybody dies.
Yep.
Yeah, now.
Whoops.
You know what this reminds me of? There's a Spider-Man comic where Spider-Man has like a brutal flu, and he's like stolen something from Doctor Doom or something like that. And Doctor Doom is like an unstoppable monster in Marvel. Obviously, everyone knows that he's like super strong. And instead of like going to just grab the thing that he needed, he forced Spider-Man to do it. So he's just floating above him the whole time, while Spider-Man's doing all the hard work. I feel like that's Ben right now. Ben's like, you guys just go do the thing. You guys go do it, and I'll reap all the rewards.
I'm just floating there, laughing maniacally. We have to get him a cool ass helmet. But then that would hide. It can't hide the goatee. That's caveat.
Ray X, what is up, my dude? Yo. Rumble.
By the way, guys, see my character in the cutscene or no?
We'd have to like. We can.
Yeah.
We could grab
Right
like
now,
side mission quests.
We're not in the cutscene. We won't be able to share side missions unless you share it with us. But
Which we can do.
yeah, you can actually hit L and it'll pull up your log after this cinematic. Don't rush, and then you can share it with us. But yeah, your story missions, like your bounty hunter story missions, we will be able to watch those cutscenes.
Yeah,
If
we'll
not,
watch
be
you
able to-
doing it.
Yeah.
Jeff
the
is asking
planet-
for a shout out. Shout out to Jeff. Everyone go check out his Roblox fan film or whatever it was. Ben, my boy, what is up? Good to have you back. Not Star Wars Timeline, Ben, but it is good to have you back. But Ben Kenobi, what's going on, my dude? I'm watching every show and every movie again in perfect order. I'm on Rebels. Damn.
All right, guys.
That's
So
a big
quick
commitment.
question, please.
What's up?
Do you want to see my cutscenes or not? What are because I missed when I was like listening to the story, so I kind of misheard some of it.
Yeah, hell
oh,
yeah. I will be right back because I have to acquire something of necessary.
Moves.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
but definitely share those quests with us because I'm down for sure.
How do I do
Actually,
that?
Hit L,
press yeah.
Press
and
L.
then that will bring
Okay.
up like your missions
Yeah,
or whatever.
log. Yep.
Yeah, and
There's
then you should be
actually,
able to right click them, and maybe that's not right click.
You don't
Bottom
even
right
have
hand
to
corner
right-click.
share.
Yeah, you just have to
Reset
it-
them or
No, just hit share.
Zim.
share.
Yeah,
Sorry,
just,
buddy.
Just
Uh,
share as you got them
I
right
can't
now.
share this one. I can't share this one.
It's okay. If they can't be shared, they can't be. It's all good.
Yeah,
But
what
look,
we'll
okay.
do is we'll just follow you over there, and then you just let us know you're in a cutscene, and we'll shut up, let you
Oh
experience it,
crap.
and we'll just dance in the background.
Oh yeah, because you can see us in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gentlemen can continue. The Sith
Yeah.
Lord has to meditate upon his hatred for literally
Yeah.
30 seconds.
You do your thing.
Yeah, we can wait for you. No big.
Is Rebels good? I haven't seen. I thought Rebels was pretty good. Rebels was pretty okay.
I'm not really a fan of it, but I'll be right back.
There's episodes of Rebels that I enjoy quite a bit, but it's definitely meant for like younger kids, probably even younger than the Clone Wars audience.
Really?
Yeah, it seems like it's like kind of, but it's another one of those shows that it kind of ages with its audience, like where the longer it goes, the more mature it
Oh
gets.
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. And then I don't know why, James, you got to roast me. I only fell off the map in Jedi Knight Jedi Academy like a handful of times. Let's get it real here. Barb, I have Windu Saber and a Dark Saber. I actually have a Windu Saber too. It just doesn't turn on because it's like 20 years old. He's driving a tractor, yo. Yeah, Zim, he's out there feeding America. And I have Luke Skywalker's lightsaber from Empire. Rebels is good, but not Clone Wars good. That's fair. But for anyone who's like new to the chat, I'm playing with Ben from Star Wars Timeline. Go subscribe to his stuff right now. Stop what you're doing. Zim, put that tractor in park. Go subscribe to Star Wars Timeline. We're also streaming with Darth Matthew's Holocron. Beep Bop is the best droid ever. Sadly, he died in like 10 minutes. Okay, spoilers, all right? Okay, I'm gonna just kill some droids just for fun.
Sure.
But yeah, every planet has like story missions, so like we can go
Mhm.
grab the story missions, and those we can do together and have dialogue that interacts with one another. It's
Yeah.
like a D100 like dice system kind of.
Yeah, the this popular Old Republic streamer, Averia, I think her name. I think.
Oh yeah,
from
I know of her. She was like
Sweden.
on the
You know
front
of her,
page
right?
of like the launcher.
So she gave me a map, and she kind of visually guides you through all the planets in the quest. It is like planet-specific quests, your class-specific quests. Like there's a lot of content.
No, the Star Wars like the Old Republic community is insane. It's
Yeah.
like people they like deep dive in it so much, and it's like a decently popular game, but it's not like WoW levels of popularity. So like the fan community is like very very committed to the.
I heard it has like
game.
close to 10 million users. No.
That may have been like when it launched, like right on Steam, like because it wasn't on Steam for a very long time,
Right.
and then like 2 years ago they added it to the Steam launcher, and then everyone was like, "Oh, what's this?" Like a lot of people just straight up didn't know about the game, like they were just like, "Oh, I'm gonna check this out and download it." I was a day one beta tester.
Yeah, I didn't beta test, but I got it when it launched.
My biggest critique of Rebels is that no one gets killed with a lightsaber. That's a pretty fair
Lead the
critique. I guess I
way.
didn't think about that.
Wait, I've never seen it. So no, that's not true because Darth Maul dies. He's killed
Oh
by
yeah,
everyone.
duh. Yeah. My grandpa was a farmer, and combines are so much bigger than you think. When I was 7, they looked bigger, and like 20 horses. Oh, gee, Ben, you scared me.
I'm sorry. It's part of my persona.
It's part of my religion.
24/7. Yeah, it's part of my religion. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can keep cruising.
You know, let's keep doing it. So we're not gonna go and submit our side mission quite yet, because we're after the main mission. Oh, hold on a second. Did he say something? I guess
Boom.
not. I guess not.
I feel like we're just mobbing deep right now. We're like such a gang. I have my lightsaber out. Okay, there we go.
Oh crap.
Okay, they made a terrible choice.
Okay.
I will steal your
Where is this?
essence. Thank you, Darth Nihilus. Thank you for that.
Okay. I guess we're running back to this camp.
Following you, sir.
Ah.
I can't wait to get Ben into a flashpoint or something.
Yeah, for real. I like this game shines the most on the shared quests, like the planet stories, the planetary stories. Where you get to there's this really cool dialogue system where everybody takes part in the system, and there's like a kind of mini game. It's really cool. You'll like it a lot. This is basically is KOTOR 3.
Yeah, we got to
So
let
check
Ben
this out.
experience the...
Just for my clarity of mind, because you're not sharing in the story, you're not gonna see this cutscene, right?
Yeah, you go
That's
ahead,
right, yeah.
and I'll just keep track of the
cool.
chat over here.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. We'll just talk to folks.
Kenobi.
Oh, and also dance literally right behind
Oh
you.
yeah.
Because without that, there's no good cutscene.
Dude, we're so synced up.
I love the voice of my character. It sounds so gruff.
Yeah,
yeah, the voice actor for that
he's-
is very gruff.
It's really good in a helmet too, and you can tell that they thought of that when writing it. Because I have a bounty hunter that he's wearing Neo Crusader armor, and he sounds so awesome in
Nice.
that voice. He's got a Boba Fett voice, 100%.
Boom, leveled up. No,
Hell
I didn't
yeah.
level up. I lied. Sorry. Yeah.
What type
keep-
of food
keep
does Star
going.
Wars have?
Oh, okay, I'm ready.
I feel like I just always have to have my lightsaber out. It's probably not very safe, but it's a health and human safety nightmare. And then they're asking what food they have in Star Wars, and someone just said ribs.
Ribs.
I mean, they definitely do.
I mean, yeah,
Undone
it's just
ribs.
you don't think about the fact that Coruscant might have barbecue ribs somewhere.
Oh, there's a bonus here too.
I
Okay.
mean, we see a diner in episode 2, like a 50s style diner.
Yeah, just what's his name? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
I can't even remember his name.
Dex's Diner.
Dex.
Yeah,
That's right.
but he's just like a short order cook.
Looks like one of them Kaminoan darts.
Yeah.
Out past the Rishi maze. And then he picks his ass with one of his forearms.
Definitely didn't wash his hands before he went back to cooking, for sure.
I mean, that's part of the charm of those kinds of places.
It's part of every IHOP.
Now,
You don't
because
go-
Because you guys are higher level than I am, do you even get decent amount of drops or no?
Yeah, so fun fact, it has a really cool system in it where it caps the planet. So our gear is as maxed out as it can be, but we are operating at stats as if we were level 10 right now. This planet is
so
capped.
downscaled. Okay, so it's like ESO. Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
I
very,
actually
very
think ESO got the idea from this game, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
Oh, we
because it's
get
a
people
later
choking
game.
citizens
Yeah,
death all
right.
the time.
But I love ESO too. That's a great game. If you play that, we should play sometime.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the
John,
only
thank
game
you,
I play
Dexter Jetster.
regularly.
Oh, dude, that game's fucking fantastic, man.
Which
we
game?
can play crossplay, right? Because I have it on PS5.
I think. but
Is
I have
it
to double
Elder
check.
Scrolls
Yeah,
Online?
I think it's crossplay.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls
I
Online.
think that PlayStation and PC is, but Xbox and PC is not, which is bizarre.
that is strange.
Yeah, because it's like
Let me talk
it's
to this dude real
your
quick.
platform.
Well, as
Yeah,
long
we'll
as you have a PS5,
Yeah.
then we should be okay.
We'll let Ben experience his cutscene. We'll just kill some people.
Oh, I think we can go into this one. Oh yeah, we can.
Oh,
He's just a pair of floating pistols for me.
hell yeah.
It's a badass pistol though,
Found someone with no moral
and your aim is
destroy my
steady as
spirit.
shit.
Proud of yourself? Filthy murderer. Will you murder all
He
the
does have
children
such a
as well?
badass voice.
I'll kill anyone I have to in order to finish this job.
You don't need to kill anyone else. The Hutts would slaughter us like criminals, when it is they who have taken what is not theirs.
Okay, this dude wants some beef. I'm gonna give him some beef,
Some grade A.
You are a warrior.
bro. Oh,
Understand
smacked
why
him in
we
the
fight for
face.
our birthright.
Don't bore me with politics.
That voice is great.
Battle.
Bro, are you
Yeah, it is
serious?
really good.
Are you serious?
Like 2 Sith Lords. Come on.
Yeah, we
I'm
just
gonna
rolled up on
voice
him.
choke him to death, just because I can.
Oh, that was a choking and a shot right to the chest combination.
Yeah, they're dead.
For some reason, people in my chat, they like to change their names to be the same names as other chatters. So I'm like, who am I? Which version of Star Wars nerd am I talking to right now? Do you know Joe?
Joe.
Joe Mama? And
Don't
everyone in
forget
the
to pick up
chat
the
was
head.
seeing just Ben's guns floating in the air.
Shay Visla, why do you keep returning to me? I don't want you. Be gone.
I don't want you.
Be gone, says I. I'm gonna dance behind you.
Yeah, I was just talking to this girl real quick. She's giving me my next quest.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Gives me a chance to boogie down.
But yeah, it's a glitch in SWTOR chat where if we're viewing somebody else's thing, we don't go in with them fast enough. We just see guns or whatever your weapon is.
Yeah, that's a classic glitch that
Yeah.
they just never fixed. It's probably one of those.
It's still
ones that
going
they can't
strong.
fix. Yeah.
We didn't just kill that guy. Matu choked him, and Ben shot him right in the chest.
He was very dead.
Oh wait, Matt, how about this one?
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Those monoliths are cool.
Nice. Wait, somebody built a Stargate while I wasn't looking?
Yeah, it's like the one of the Gree hyper gates or whatever. It's just an emote. I was like, I got $2 to spend
Are
on
we
this.
going
So why
to
not?
SG1 straight up?
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, basically, it's like the same exact concept.
All right, they're telling me to return back to the market, to the Nemrose Palace.
Let's
We
do it.
can't fast travel, can we?
I don't know. Press G. Nope. Press P, and then go
P
to
for fast travel.
quick travel and see if Nemrose is one of them. It is. It is indeed. I
Quick
shall see you
travel.
there.
No, I see abilities. Yeah, I don't have quick travel yet.
What? Oh God! No! Oh God! The shuttle took me against my will.
Here, Ben, I'll
Oh, I
walk you
could-
through how to do that really fast. So, like, you see, like, you're in the center,
Yeah.
like, UI, like, your character. You can
Yeah.
go down to abilities, and then change it to general.
Abilities. General, okay.
Yeah, and you'll see, like, a
Cool.
little globe that says
Quick travel. Yeah, I see it.
Yep,
I
yep.
see it. Thank you.
But I wasn't snatched away into oblivion for no reason.
For some reason, I always think that's going to be in vehicles.
Do you have to pay for that or no?
No.
Like in-game money? No. Right?
But, it,
you
but
can-
it has a recharge of like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Ah, makes sense.
Han Solo did, Greedo
Guys,
did.
I think
get
after we
out.
finish playing, I'm gonna write a formal letter to BioWare.
Why?
I'm gonna ask him to completely revoice this class with my voiceover.
With your, like, Russian voiceover.
I think it'll be an idea. It's like, I'm a bounty hunter.
That would be great.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't do the voice, you know, because I feel like well, I got a Russian here, so I can't do a Russian accent. You know what I mean?
You can give it a shot.
I was doing it earlier. I was playing before I came here. The reason why I'm already like 2 beers deep is because I was playing fucking Warhammer with a dude I know from Czechoslovakia, and we were playing as Kislev.
nice.
And the whole time I was doing
Which Warhammer
doing the
game?
accents. Total War, Warhammer 3.
Total War? Nice.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Immortal Empires is coming out soon, so I convinced him to get it so that we could play Immortal Empires.
I play a little bit of the Inquisitor.
Nice. Oh, for Vermintide?
No, the Warhammer Inquisitor.
Oh,
like,
got you.
Isometric
games.
RPG. Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus,
Oh, I
Nemo
have
is
to-
huge.
I have to get. Hold on, chill, guys. Come back. Line up. I need to get a
line
shot
up?
of this.
All
Need
right,
to get a shot of this.
Yeah.
Shot of this for posterity, sir. Here we go.
Well, what's my button again? I gotta whip out my weapon.
You're
Z.
gonna threaten the hut?
What's the button? The
Z.
Yeah.
Z?
Yep. Boom. There you go.
Yeah,
Finish the
I don't take shit
quote,
from
Anakin, you-
nobody, man.
Everyone sub.
Oh, this isn't
chat's just going
Cordoba.
crazy.
We won't meet Cordoba until Nar Shadda.
Yeah,
This
this
is-
is Nimro.
Yeah, this is Nemro.
Yeah.
He's way too big.
Yeah, that's what I said too. He's too tall for me. I don't like that.
Picture acquired. I like the left
Acquired?
pistol that you have way more.
Let me chat him down real quick.
Chatter him down, sir.
Shut him down. Oh, wait, we get to watch. I wonder if we get to see you full. There we go.
That's a hook, one of my favorite species.
Okay.
Ahead. That is true. You killed the famed Hutt's Bane. Killed is like a generous term for what we did. We did terrible things.
I think that Twilight has eyes for me.
Who could resist?
I mean, you did just toss a severed head in front of her.
Yeah. Getting a little moist over there.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that would turn a woman on more than murder.
Let's pretend I don't know very much.
In the twisted kind of galaxy, sure.
We have to destroy Fa'athra. My ex-accountant.
My ex account.
Who would ever have the balls to be the ex-accountant of a hut?
Yeah, you can't quit that job.
Oh, this reminds me of a scene from the Book of Boba Fett, the show, but this is like done a little bit more intricately, the whole inner politics. Remember that Twilight from the show? It was like total BS. Nobody liked him.
The
accountant?
Fortuna.
No. In the Book of Boba Fett show, the accountant Twilight.
There was like the dude in
Oh,
the chick,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, he was like acting like he's from Boston or something.
The Twi'leks don't look like Twi'leks in that show.
Yeah.
I agree. It's because their forehead is too human. Like they
Yeah,
need like little
exactly.
like mounds on their forehead, and the males need like big bumps like Bib Fortuna had.
Someone's stealing Jeff's Next Up Gaming's identity. And they said, my favorite movie is The Last Jedi. So I'm just going to throw this
I
guy
gotta
under the
deliver
bus.
the head to someone. Okay.
You're my kind of sick, Nemro.
Yeah. Fucking Emerald, dude. I hate him so much. One of these days, we're gonna put a slug in that fat slug.
A slug in that fat slug.
Uh-oh. Some Rodian chicken there.
Hooks. I like hooks.
Now I
Ooh.
leveled up. Nice.
There you go.
Ding ding.
Oh, now I have Darth Hexit out.
I think I got an item. Oh, sweet.
Because I don't have Shave Isla.
We're just like swapping companions being out.
I'm bleeding.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I'm good to go to my next destination, gentlemen. Are we ready?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
By the way, at any point, guys, if you want me to like leave this place and follow you on your journeys, I'm more than willing.
Nah, man, this
we're
is
good.
cool.
What's
got-
what's the
I
next
literally
planet after Nal Hutta?
crafted an actual mega pint when I went away in that last minute. I got one of my moonshine jars and I filled it.
Ooh,
with
hell
beer.
yeah.
So I got that. I got a full grinder of the most delicious medicine that you've ever tasted.
Aspirin.
Oh, I got to talk to this Unag. Okay.
Yeah, it's the best aspirin. It's like aspirin. Oh wait, we ran past him.
Jeff, don't worry. This is a thing that my chat likes to do. They just like to joke around and steal each other's identities.
Uh,
Yeah, they're just joking around.
They're
Jeff.
just joshing you.
Yeah,
Brian,
yeah.
quick question. Again,
What up?
I'm total noob here, guys. I apologize for asking too many questions. If I want to start this conversation with this little buddy of mine here and totally be ignorant of what you guys are saying and mute you so I could listen to the cutscene, is there a button for that or no?
I think you could probably maybe set up.
No, you're
maybe
thinking too long.
Discord?
That's enough. That's good. Don't worry about it.
Okay, we can just be quiet.
Walk away, guys. I'm a guest. It was too arrogant of a question. Let me just.
No, I'll
Talk
just
away,
shut
man.
up. I'll just shut up. Shh.
Oh my god, I don't even know what he's saying. I'm gonna skip this.
Just gonna sell a bunch of this random bric-a-brac.
He
I
has
have.
subtitles.
Oh man, his
I hate
voice is
their voice too.
disgusting. Like, what is he saying, dude?
I hate Ugnaughts too, but sometimes you
Ugh.
just gotta deal with them.
This is an anti-Ugnaught live stream.
Dude, it's because they sound like they sound like nails on a chalkboard. Every time they talk, I'm like, I just want to shoot you in the face.
You're a survival guide. It's not me, totally. You're a survival
It
guide.
sounds,
That sounds
like
like
a
it's
pig on the like turning wheel that it's still alive and it's like slowly being
Yeah.
cooked. Oh man, that sounded disgusting.
To be fair, they are a porcine race, so they are like pig related.
Yeah, it's not an
They're
excuse,
pig
I'm sorry.
related.
Should
They're all
I take the
cops.
side quest or no? Or
Yeah,
just-
dude, grab them and then share them with us if you can.
Yeah, I'll do that. As a matter of fact.
I gotta break out my award board. I see a bunch of other guys out here with their basilisks out.
It's because this is like the Mandalorian hangout planet.
Ah, he's offering me death sticks. Nice.
You wanna buy
What is
some
going
dead
on in the
sticks?
chat right now? You guys gotta calm it down a little bit. Everyone's bullying Jeff. Jeff, I apologize for the bullying.
Yeah, guys, stop.
James is
Stop
always
that.
bullying me too. He bullied me for like 3 straight hours last night when I was playing Jedi Knight. That game's
It's just
way
fun.
harder than I remember it being. Maybe I've just gotten dumber since I last played it.
The voice acting is stellar.
Yeah. It really is, man. Like, legit. I highly encourage you to make a character that you can play without us, and, like, you can actually enjoy the story because it's really good. It's, at the very least, like, I haven't done much of the expansions because I've been waiting until I complete all 8 class stories, but each class story by itself is between a 30 to 40 hour game. Like, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like all free to play.
Yeah, which is even crazier. And even if you wanted to get the expansions, it is the best deal in MMOs. You just have to subscribe for 1 month, and you get
Yeah, that's what I
access.
did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
Crazy good deal, yeah.
Yeah, it's the best deal in MMOs by far.
All right. I'm set up to move forward.
Okay, let me see.
Oh,
here.
and you, sir? I think he's already outside riding basilisks.
I'm
Cool.
just.
Yeah. He's in our face. He's like, look what I got.
He's hanging out with the cool kids.
Yeah.
Look,
Don't worry, I'll
somebody
get there.
was subscribed for 3 years and never canceled their thing, and maybe they had a lot of cartel coins because of this.
Oh. Okay. Look, we're
Barb, how do
moving
I
up in
steal
the-
someone's
like, look at
identity?
that thing.
I wouldn't recommend it, buddy. Oh, you can
Yeah,
just
but
change
look
your
at
name
the
in your avatar by
cannon in that
screenshotting.
face, like in the frontal, like.
Those
cabin
are
thing.
sonic wave generators. So
Holy
it literally
fuck,
puts
hang on.
that into the ground and it starts an earthquake.
Can I like hop on the tail or something? Or just like
I
get a
wish.
ride
I
or
wish that there was
something?
like a.
Dude, they are fully sentient. Look up Basilisk War Droid art, and you'll find art of them like tearing starships apart. Like
Wait, they're sentient? I didn't know that.
they're semi-sentient. It's kind of like a horse. So they bond to their rider, and
kinda like
you
a-
shoot the
it's like
Mandalorian
Avatar.
on top. Yeah, exactly. And if you kill their rider, the droid just goes berserk, like absolutely fucking wild berserk.
Nice.
Oh wait, Ben,
Yeah,
you need to
they're-
like level up.
Because they feel sad, right?
Yeah, well, I suppose they're semi-sentient, so whatever their version of
They
sadness
pull a
is.
Padme and they just die.
All right, so you guys watch
Yeah.
Arrow, the show?
Yeah,
I watched like the first.
Remember when he
couple
gets
seasons.
to the Russian mafia and he starts like getting in touch with them?
like second season, I think.
I
Maybe it
think
was
so.
the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
one.
But anyway, like you see that he has ties to the mafia, and
Yeah.
then there's this guy, I think Boris or whatever his name is, that his friend. Every time they drink up, they see the cheesiest line, which like became just a motto of mine. It's like "Prudence," which means like power or like endurance. It's such a stupid ass line, but I love it.
Yeah, dude, the first couple seasons of that show were really good.
Yeah, especially the first two.
Yeah, I
All
agree.
the
like
way
that
up to
first
Ra's al
season of
Ghul
The
was
Flash.
really decent.
I agree. Ra's al Ghul was like, "What is happening?"
Yeah, and his daughter was hot as hell.
Yeah, but she should be. I mean, Talia al
Yeah.
Ghul,
Yeah.
like, if she's not the model of femme fatale, then something wrong.
What's the point
happened.
then?
Yeah.
John, you're walking right back into
Oh,
chat
dude,
where
he
everyone's
whipped
stealing
out
each
an
other's
axe.
identities.
Holy.
I'm only a little on fire. I'll be fine. James
There
is
we
bullying people. When is James not bullying someone? That's all he does.
Alright, we gotta go in here.
What's right?
And you're dead.
What's right? Thank you, sir. You saved my life there. He was about to
Yeah,
strike me
100%.
down. Love it.
Oh, I wasted my big spin move there.
Back to tank. Is there
Ooh.
somebody in there?
We should put Boba Fett in there for most of the show.
What am I doing with this? Okay, I gotta press on it.
Oh,
Shit.
Who's in it?
Kill him, whoever it is. Dark side
It's
option.
gotta be Avatar, I think. No? I gotta blow it up. Okay.
Yeah, cool.
oh, he mad
Dark
at
side
James. Bro, I put my real name on my profile picture. That's not smart. Probably not. Just put your social security number and your blood type in there as well.
Oh shit, I totally forgot to share it.
Oh, it's all good. Just share whatever you can when you get out.
Does this
Yeah,
planet
they
have
made these
heroics?
security chests.
It
so
has to
that-
have heroics, right?
I don't think there are heroics on the starting planets. If there
I
is,
think
there's
there
only one.
Is. Let me... I'll be right back. I'm going to go see. I feel like there is kind of like at the leaving area. I'll go check it out. Imagine when Obi-Wan Kenobi said hello there. Young looked, said General Kenobi. What?
Wait, sigh. I don't want to talk about that show. It hurt me.
I liked the last episode quite a bit. It could have been 3 episodes with like the content that was in there. It didn't need to be that long.
I feel like you could tell that at one point it was going to be a movie that they just
Yeah,
like chopped
100%.
up and made a Frankensteinian mess. Like I feel like the first 2 episodes and then parts of the very last episode were the original movie. That's what I think.
Where's the mission terminals?
You could
mission
tell
terminal.
too, and Deborah Chow was like actually allowed to be behind the camera.
All
Because
right, I'm gonna try to share as much as possible now. What can I share? Okay, I can share some. This one?
Oh yes, sir.
Yeah, only one mission I could share. That's weird.
That's all right. At least we'll get one in.
Are they like class restricted or what's the deal there?
It could be that we're just too high level. It
It's
might be.
usually like a class restriction. Like if you have like a you specific quest, we can just accompany
Yeah.
you on that and like watch you do it.
Right,
but
right.
if it's
but
like
not see
a
the cutscene.
planetary mission, you can share it with us.
Cool.
Yeah, planetary missions are like meant to be social. You get like social points and all this shit.
All right, cool. So we're here.
Chat, I'm just gonna
Where
let you
we're
guys
going
keep
next.
doing this. I'm gonna let you guys keep stealing each other's. Everyone's just like, this guy's copying me. Chat is insane today. It's just bonkers.
Oh, we gotta go here.
I'm like barely even paying attention. The identity theft.
Yeah,
okay?
the identity
Like,
theft is not a joke.
Except when it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I'm helpful too.
You're done, dude. You're doing great.
As soon as you get off this planet, you'll be like back on par with us.
Like Jesus on the Force steroids.
Yeah.
Right now, it's like you sent Grandmaster Luke to face off against some B1s. Like, why? Why even bother to send the B1s? You know what I mean?
So, Matt, did you not get any enjoyment out of the last episode of Kenobi? Without
really-
spoiling it, I guess.
So the enjoyment that I got, again, like there was a same thing with episode 5 was like individual shots or moments, but those moments are not enough to sustain like the whole thing. Like you can't just have like a couple of great snapshots. You know what I mean? Like you have to have a cohesive narrative. Like there were moments I really liked. Like I liked the end of the showdown between Anakin and Obi-Wan, where like they're facing down. I really liked their conversation. I thought that was really great writing. And I think it's very obvious that Deborah Chow was allowed to be behind the camera for that part because
She still wouldn't be behind the camera because she's the director of photography, so she's just in control of the set. Somebody else would be
well,
camera operator.
But you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I'm just being an asshole.
You know, like you
Yeah.
can just tell, like the way that the lighting on Anakin's face plays, like all that stuff. Like you can just tell that that was a point where they just kind of let her do her thing, as opposed to some of the other
Matthew,
parts.
excuse you. The lighting on their face, that would have been the cinematographer doing that.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm just saying.
I'm just being
We're
unbearable
just
to talk to.
fans, man. We don't go that deep.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I give her the credit since I guess
Yeah.
she was
I would
in
just
charge.
say, Brian, I would say the show honestly is just to me very substanceless. It's very on the surface.
Yeah.
It's very like what basically you said. It's just what you see is what you get. There's no nuance, no layered storytelling. It's just like all visual spectacle.
I would
If
say all
they
like any
had-
of the like the layered storytelling they do have, it's just the stuff between Anakin and Vader and
Yeah,
Kenobi.
just one scene, and
Well,
when it's like
you can tell, like it was originally supposed to be a movie. It was, and they cut it
Yeah.
up, and you can just tell that the first two episodes I really loved, and that really set the scene for what I felt was gonna be a story about Obi-Wan like confronting the wounds he has from his past, and like confronting Anakin face to face again, and then in some way having to come to like some realization about it, the same way that he kind of did in the show. But you can just like execution matters, you know what I mean? And you can just
Yeah.
tell that it was supposed to be a movie that was like 2 hours long, and that they cut out a lot of writing in order to make room for Riva. Like, to be frank, a lot of that show was directly tied
not to interrupt
Reva.
your train of thought there, but I don't think that Reva's the problem with the show. I think that
It's not that she's the problem. It's that
I just wouldn't even say her inclusion's a problem. Like her character, because there's got to be like a B-level villain. Because if it was just Vader showing up in all of those scenes, he would
I
just
get that.
win because he's too powerful. There's got to be someone
if-
weaker there.
but if you think about it, there's like at least 3 episodes that are nothing that are connected to Reva. Like the whole Leia getting kidnapped, taken back to the Inquisitor's fortress, him having to break in and then escape. Without Reva, none of that happens, and you basically just have the first 2 episodes in the finale, which is what I feel like it was originally going to be in the first place, was a movie. I feel like we lost a huge bit of writing. That they basically had a cohesive narrative that had Obi-Wan, have this mission come up where he has to leave the planet. And like I was really on board for those first 2 episodes. And then it just feels like they took maybe like from like the end of the first third of the story until the beginning of the last 10% of it. And they cut that out, and then they wrote a narrative specifically to include her as a character, and then they inserted that instead and created this like 6-episode show instead of what probably would have been like a 2.5-hour movie. You know what I mean?
it would have been better as a movie.
I think
Nugget
so
says
too.
he's going to go watch Top Gun. Have fun with that. But what
I do want to see that. I've heard good things.
what I would say about Reva is because like I know that's like a hot button thing or whatever. I like her like subplot because like there is a connection to Anakin and to Vader, because the issue with her honestly the only issue I have with her story is there's way too much surviving of lightsaber stabbings in the show. Too many people are getting stabbed and not dying. There's just it's insanity.
I agree with that too. Especially because Qui-Gon dies and like you know what I mean?
The Grand Inquisitor gets stabbed, Reva gets stabbed twice, and she survives both. I'm like, that's just dumb. But like,
Yeah.
the show could have, if it was a movie length and Reva was in it, there wouldn't be a problem there. Like if they were able to compress it.
Some of the problem with her story, I feel like, was Moses Ingram's acting.
She
She
does a pretty
did-
good
she-
emoting like in the last episode.
The last 2 episodes, I think
Yeah.
she did okay. That scene she had against the door with Obi-Wan, where they're like, they're like having to sit down and talking about shit.
The sit
She
down,
did
they
a
both
good
got
job
cups
in
of
that
coffee.
scene. Yeah, and then in the last episode, I think she did a decent job too. I think with more experience, she will become a very good actor. But like, if you look at her discography, she's done like 2 other things besides
Her
this.
discography.
Well, you know what I mean,
Greatest hits.
if you go to her IMDb,
She doesn't have a
like-
single top Billboard track, not one.
but she's only been at this like she's at the very beginning of her career. And like I feel like that really showed in comparison to the other actors they had. Like everybody else, even in the episodes I didn't like, I can't critique the acting because everybody else does a
God.
really great job. Like Ewan McGregor is a treasure as always.
Yeah, he's.
And,
I mean, like that whole last episode when he's like telling Anakin that he's sorry. I'm like, oh goddamn, that's
yeah.
this
like,
is what I wanted the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. But that's basically my point. Is that I feel like that was the original intention, was to focus on that. And
Yeah,
that
but it's like not even just like a Star Wars issue. Like all the Disney Plus shows have been like pretty full of filler. Like even the Marvel stuff. Like
agreed.
I have a little like theory on it. I basically in my last episode review, I said that my biggest problem is not with the package itself, you know, with the content, what's in the show. It's how it's being delivered. I just felt that Deborah Chow is not up to snuff in directing it because it's takes a mastery of the craft to be able to hold the audience's attention from second to second, from shot to shot. And the comparison I made was to the Joker film. Like within the first 5 minutes of that movie, in that intro scene in the dressing room, you understand the whole concept of the film. Like you get inside the character's brain. I don't blame it on any of the actors, you know, like Hayden Christensen was hated in the prequels. Remember people were like, oh, wouldn't acting.
He did awesome as Vader.
Right?
Oh,
That
God.
scene with him
Yeah.
and Obi-Wan at the end, like he did a great job.
The
So I
whole,
don't think
like-
it's the acting's fault.
He didn't
I
even
think
have
it's-
his whole. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but like
Yeah.
I just want to point out, he didn't even have his whole face available to emote
Yeah.
in that scene. It was literally just like his eye and a corner of his
You
mouth,
felt it. Yeah.
and he still nailed it. Like that's incredible, you know? Like
Yeah.
and the whole like
I
you
just
didn't
felt
kill
like they
Anakin.
need to get
I did.
directors
So
of a
solid.
higher caliber, like I don't know, James Mangold or somebody like that, who
I
really
do-
gets to the nitty and gritty of it, understands filmmaking first and spectacle second. Like they need to move away from this
Well,
very comic
that's the
booky kind of like
problem.
feel to it.
I think that that's the issue, is that I think Deborah Chow is up to snuff, but that directors don't have the level of control that they used to have. I think most of these things are produced by executives. And like there was an interview that popped up on my YouTube feed the other day. It was with Johnny Depp where he's talking about the process when he was filming Pirates of the Caribbean and how
Bring
like
Betty Return, hell yeah,
when
like-
he was doing it, he had these like he was like, yeah, there's always these days where the executives come down and they watch, you know, and you can always tell that you're doing something fucked up because like they like whisper among each other, and then you know, sure enough, 2 days later, the word comes down like, hey, why are you swaying around so much as Jack Sparrow? Like maybe you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And you know, it just so happened that Johnny Depp at that time had the clout where he could basically say, "Go fuck yourself." Like,
Right.
and he says that in the interview. He's like, at that point, I was like, well, this is the way I'm gonna do it, and if you don't like it, then you know, find somebody
Yeah.
else.
What are you gonna do?
And he's
Fire
like,
me?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. He was like, you know, lucky enough I was at that point, but that happens a lot, and I feel like Deborah Chow's really early in her career. Like she pretty much got started with The Mandalorian. Like that was her. She did some other stuff, but like that was her first real big.
Well, that's
break,
like what
and-
like Disney does. Like they'll go and they'll take a
Oh, let me.
like
do you
a
mind
no
if I
name.
challenge that a little bit?
No, I don't mind at all.
Remember how like Dave Filoni and John Favreau, they praise Kathy Kennedy, and I have nothing against to be honest. I haven't made a single video going like, oh guys, by the way, I have inside source behind the scenes. I know it really happened.
Kathleen Kennedy's
this and this.
5 feet
I
away
don't
from being
dabble
jammed
in
into
this
a
kind of
meat grinder.
nonsense. But we do see in the interviews that both Favreau and Filoni praise her and tell her that, look, she gives us all the platform we need to tell the kind of stories that we enjoy doing and blah, 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 blah. Do you feel like they're playing it up to the bosses a little bit and they don't have as much freedom as they make us believe they do?
I do think that. I do
okay.
think that because Favreau is an executive himself,
Right.
and Filoni wants to be. You know what I mean? So like, Favreau does have that level of freedom because he is an executive. Like he's also a pretty big. I mean, he makes questionable decisions of his own, but that's a whole other decision.
Yeah.
But
I'm not a huge fan of his, but I know that fans love Mandalorian.
yeah, and
I like
but,
Mandalorian.
like, you know, like he is an executive, so that's of course that's why he can say that. Like he doesn't direct that much anymore.
Yeah.
How dare you, Jeff?
He's mostly a producer, and
He's
an
credited as
executive.
a showrunner, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But he doesn't do much writing or directing or any of that. Like he's the business dude, and like
Yeah.
and like Filoni wants that, and I feel like that's driven a lot. I'm a very like anti-TCW guy, and that's not to detract from it or anybody's enjoyment. I know it's a well-loved show. It's just like I feel like when it came out, it was pretty much apparent that Lucas was on his way out, and a lot of people positioned to kind of replace him. Like, it wasn't even just Filoni. Filoni had the Clone Wars, and he worked really closely with George. Like, he was smart enough to
Oh
sell
shit!
it
I
in
think
that
that we
way.
let Ben go up here by himself.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to see, was find out where he was.
But
But like, there were others too. Like Abel Pena pushed for it. What's his name? The guy that made fun of Star Wars Theory, but didn't really make fun of Star Wars Theory.
Pablo Hidalgo.
Pablo Hidalgo
Yeah.
went for it.
That's a
like
whole thing.
everybody, yeah. He had like his whole, like, everybody had their own projects, and they really pushed it hard to be like that they could be like the next person in charge of Star Wars, you know. And I think in that jockeying, Filoni came out on top, and that if Lucas hadn't have sold it, it would have eventually gone to Filoni. And I
Super
think
quick,
that
Ben.
now
Did we
that
lose you?
he's back downstairs. Yeah.
Okay.
No. Wait. Where is he? He's
John
back
says,
inside.
"I hate how the
I
Mandalorian
haven't
became the
completely
front of
finished it.
Star Wars." I mean, the Mandalorian became the front of Star Wars just because it was like the last, like, universally, like, mostly universally, like, loved out of all, like, the Star Wars properties. Because
I would say it's the best one from live action end of
Yeah.
things. It's definitely the best.
for sure.
I really like Rogue One. I put a lot of on that because I thought it was really good.
Live
You
action
know my
shows.
opinions on Rogue
Which
One.
one is your
Oh,
favorite?
shows. Probably The Mandalorian, but like, I feel like that's not necessarily representative of my full opinion because
Yeah, same here. It's like it's not top tier entertainment.
yeah, like I enjoyed The Mandalorian, but I find it to be like mediocre Star Wars at best. It's the
Yeah.
same with Fallen Order. Like, I really liked Fallen Order, but I thought it was a mediocre game at
Oh,
best.
I'll argue that. I think Fallen Order is like one of the best
That's my favorite Star Wars
stories
video
to
game
come
ever.
out in Star Wars.
The
like,
writing
in
was
general.
great. It wasn't the writing that was the problem. But
Oh, okay. You guys
gameplay-
are over here. I got very lost.
It was really glitchy on release. Like, you would walk into areas
yeah.
that wouldn't load up, and like, in terms of being a video game, I thought it was
Right.
mediocre.
Which
And
system were you rocking it on?
I have a computer. I've got
Oh,
like
on the
a
computer. Okay, on the PC.
yeah,
So you did max it out, right?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
I have a 2070.
So let me tell you a crazy story, right?
Okay.
I promised myself I would not touch this game unless it runs like 60 FPS. That's because I'm like a FPS snob, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
PlayStation 4 could not run this game for shit. Not even PlayStation 4 Pro. I said, you know what? I'm gonna wait a little bit. So I had to wait until I get PlayStation 5, which took another year. So I would literally stare at the game on my shelf, sitting there for a whole year. And then I got PS5. I put it in. It ran like a dream, bro. And I couldn't help myself but fall in love with it.
And I'm sure that and that's something, you know, they always improve after.
Yeah,
it's
they
been
did
out for a
pretty
while.
it up a lot, man. Like
Yeah.
the way it ran, the responsiveness,
And the
they like
writing was
addressed
good.
everything. Yeah.
Not to
I'm
interrupt
also
this
not
flow
a
of
fan of
conversation,
those.
but I'm seeing John said in the chat, Fallen Order is a rehash of Force Unleashed.
I
How?
thought it was actually more like a rehash of Jedi Academy. If I'm
Yeah,
honest with you.
it's much like Force Unleashed is like a completely different game. Like narratively, gameplay wise, it's
It's
Force
more of a
Unleashed
hack
2
and
is a
slash,
lot
I
more
would say.
fun than I remember it being when I first played it. I will say that.
Oh, dude, the first one is great. I love that. And the second one, Cato to Mordia, you could tell that they were gonna make it a good game, but then they got the order to hurry it up.
We were gonna make it a
because-
good game, but then we didn't. So
Yeah, the buyout was happening, so all
Yeah.
currently ongoing projects had to be immediately stopped. And at that point, they had invested too much, but they were like, "You got 6 months,"
yeah,
you know. So I can see.
Story-wise, I would say KOTOR 2 was really, really my
Dude, that-
favorite.
yeah,
Yeah,
same.
that's probably my favorite Star Wars game too. The
Yeah.
writing is so good.
The Rising is, I mean, yeah, Obsidian they're killing it, man, every time.
Yeah, they
Oh,
really
you guys
do.
are a floor beneath me. I'm like not able to keep track of you guys for some reason.
Yeah, I'm following Mr. Card.
Yeah.
We're slaughtering his enemies for
Mr.
a
Cards.
reason unknown.
I like that.
But I remember being very into Force Unleashed 1, like when it released, and then after I beat it, I was like, okay, I never need to play that game again. That was just like, I was like, all right, I'm done with that, I guess. I mean, I replayed through KOTOR 1 and 2 like probably 10, 15 times easily.
I really liked Galen as a character and his story.
I mean, the story's all right, but like someone just
feel
asked
like
in
the
chat.
ending could've
John
been
asked,
better.
"Do you think that Starkiller should become canon?" I think that he would probably be a more interesting character if he was an Inquisitor in Disney canon, because he wouldn't. It just the way that he's
No,
represented in the
no
game is
way.
just it would be impossible for a Force user to be that powerful and not just immediately end every single war anyone ever started. So
No, dude, you got to do it like so. The way I love the idea of Starkiller becoming canon, but the way that I would have done it would have been to make Rebels about that. Like you open with the first couple episodes with the crew, you know what I mean? Like introduce them, a couple one-offs,
Juno
and then they're in
Eclipse.
and then they're in a cantina at some point, and this dude just starts wrecking house. Like Galen just starts going through shit, and like through the chaos, because they're both wanted, they end up thrown together on the run from the Empire, and they learn that Galen is or was Vader's apprentice. His story remains the same. He was taken a child when he was a child, like all that stuff. And except the difference would be that he escapes, and that's why he's on the run. And then over the course of the season, like when he starts off, they meet him. He's like very dark side. Like I don't need anybody. Like he has no idea of restraint.
He's a real
which is
mopey
why
prick.
he just wrecks the cantina. And it
There you guys.
keeps
I
him
was
on the
looking for you
run.
guys, no joke, for like 15 minutes.
But like over the season, he would come to learn that like
let me
there's a
slow it
strength to be found in accepting a community, and that maybe there's strength in restraint. And then I would end the season, or I would end the show with Galen facing down against Vader and sacrificing his life so that the rest of the group can escape, and like completing his arc, like from going from like a selfish asshole to somebody that realizes like it's okay. Like sometimes it's a strength in and of itself.
My issue with the Starkiller character was always it's the same issue that I had with Ahsoka was Anakin should not have a Padawan, and Vader should.
It's a bit of a stretch, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
so like
cool with Vader having one. That makes more sense to me than Anakin having one, because Anakin was like he was a terrible Jedi. Like what who on the High Council?
Yeah,
was
who
like,
in their right
we
mind-
should give Anakin Skywalker a Padawan.
let's give this sociopath a kid to hang out with.
But with Vader, it's like kind of a Sith thing. You know what I mean? So
They've always got somebody on the back burner just in case.
yeah. So it makes a little bit more sense. I can get on it with that at least.
I was
damn
still
it.
just like I've always been of the opinion. Like I've been seeing this a lot on my YouTube comments, and I would like to get your guys' opinion on it. So I get a lot of people like comments, and they're like, "I just don't like how weak they always make Vader look. Like he should be able to beat Palpatine, no problem." And I'm like, then what's the story? Like,
Yeah,
if
exactly.
Vader
I
could just
agree with
like,
you.
oh, he could have killed Palpatine whenever he wanted.
I do have an answer, but Matt, does she want to take it first?
Well, the way that I look at it is like, so Lucas gave an interview about it where he said that if Lucas, or sorry, if not Lucas, if Vader had, if he had not lost to Obi-Wan, he had remained like, you know, Anakin, but
Yeah.
Vader, then yeah, he probably could have. But that after he became Vader, even if he was stronger than pretty much everybody else ever, he was still only at about like 80% of his full potential. And that he would always kind of be stuck at that ceiling because of his condition, like having
His
being mostly
condition. I love the
robotic
way
and,
you've
like, stuff
verbalized that.
like that. Yeah, you know, so
He's got a
it's
skin
like,
condition, so he's a bit weak.
yeah, yeah. So like that's what kept him from being able to defeat Palpatine. And like I feel like it used to be a thing in the EU where Palpatine was aware of that fact as well. And that's why he like didn't really care too much when Vader upgraded his suit and like did things like that, because he knew like you're never going to be able to take me, bro.
Yeah.
And like that's also why he wanted to replace him with Luke, because Luke is basically the actualized version of Anakin. Like he's
Yeah.
what Anakin would have been. So
Like-
if
like I'm
Palpatine
seeing
could corrupt that, he'd have
John
his
here in the
perfect
chat.
apprentice.
John saying, "Well, Anakin didn't choose to have a Padawan. That's a fair point." And then Vader could have, but Palpatine intentionally made his suit very hard to use, so he couldn't overthrow him. I think it's like it's a
canon
two-parter.
thing.
It's like a two-parter. It's like that's a part of it, but Vader was also significantly weaker because I mean he lost like his limbs. Like he's like a fraction of the man that he used to be. So I just see that a lot, like in my comments about like canon comic books. I don't know where people are getting this idea that like in Legends comics that Vader was just kicking the shit out of Palpatine all the time, no problem. It's like that was not happening in Legends. Like he was still subservient.
There's actually an arc in Dark Times where Vader goes after the Myrrh Talisman specifically because the Amp would give him the ability to take over Palpatine.
Yeah.
And he gets tempted by the spirit of Carnus Myrrh with visions of them defeating Palpatine, but Vader realizes that he would just be trading one master for another. So he's like, nah, it's not worth it.
And then Jeff wants me to tell Ben that he said hi.
Oh, hello. Hello there. Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
See, from my end, and Brian, you and I, we talked about it on my podcast. I think here's the deal. At least the way I see it, and I'm not going to propose that my view, is ultimate any way. So I grew up with the originals back in Russia as a kid, right, in the 80s, way back in 87. My dad brought the VHS tapes. And once you see it and you sponge it up, right, and you absorb that story and you live with it for like 15 or so years, it becomes yours. Obviously, a friend next to you, whether he's like from the same block as you are, or whether he's like in a completely new country that you arrived to, everybody's going to have their own outlook on it. But the deal is, the story is done. Luke's journey, and it is Luke's journey in the original trilogy. It concludes, it's done, and everything post the original trilogy, and I think any franchise falls into that category. The more stuff you start adding up, the more meat you put on top of it, the more you dilute the source material. For us, for kids, the Emperor is just the Emperor, right? He's just this old, shriveled dude who looks ancient, and you don't know his background. It's not necessary because what is in the film works sufficiently enough to get you to the end. Same with Vader. I think it was the biggest mistake in the world to unmask him, give him a persona, shift the whole narrative that it's the rise and fall of Vader. It's like you're diluting your own source material. Like, leave it alone. I think I always drive this point. Star Wars is at its best when you don't repeat the same shots or phrases like, oh my God, it's like poetry, it rhymes. No, that's nonsense. Star Wars really thrives when you take the same formulae, the same kind of like archetypes, and you superimpose it on an entirely new setting. Like the KOTOR, what we're playing right now, Tales of the Jedi, the High Republic. When you have fresh characters, and once you recognize these familiar tropes in them, oh my God, this dude is sort of kind of going through what Luke was going through, but he's different. Oh, but this kind of villain is similar to Han Solo, but not really. That's actually a female. Oh, wow, and she's having a different background going on there. That's enough. When you start tampering with something that is so intimately close to people, like who Kenobi is, right, as a character, and you devise a show like that tries to explain why, Obi-Wan Kenobi has that little smile in episode 4 and whatever he has to recontextualize the whole original film, you kind of dismantle it, you kind of break it down. That's just my opinion of it.
Bro, first off, let me just say, what an honor to have an OG fan in here.
Yeah.
Somebody from before the prequel days. Goddamn, sir.
A boomer, really.
But besides that, I completely agree. That's something I keep saying is like, the reason why Disney keeps failing is because they keep trying to use these stories people already know and love as a scaffold. So it intrinsically invites comparison. Like, if it's not exactly like they know it's gonna be, then you fucked up. Like I say for the high, like I'm not a huge fan of anything that Disney's really done, but I say about the High Republic, like at least that is an original story. They need to do more of that because the more of that they do, the better off they'll be.
High Republic's very solid.
And I don't think they are like deliberately want to sabotage this 4.1 billion IP they purchased. They obviously come from a good place. They want to please the fans. They want to have everybody have a good time. Like, it's ludicrous to think like, oh, Kathleen Kennedy's trying to sabotage the fans. Like, what is these RKO outposts? All these like crazy ass YouTubers are just going crazy on it. Dude, relax, chill a little bit. It is everybody's best interest and a good business practice, even from the executive perspective, to please the fans, to have everybody happy. It's just sometimes they fail, and they fail because they're trampling the all too familiar ground. Like,
they fail mainly through incompetence, is what it is.
Incompetence too, yeah.
They hire people that don't give a shit about Star Wars. that
Well,
are just
the other
trying to, like,
issue
make
is
their
that
careers writers.
Disney's not even
You
they're
need
not even
Rose Palace,
failing.
gentlemen.
Like Disney's not even failing. They're failing upwards. Like they're still making a shitload of money, so they're like, well, we're not doing anything wrong because it's still making money. Like Star Wars is making the money hand over fist. And I know that a lot of people were
Did you
like,
fast travel back to Nemro?
To Nemrose Palace, gentlemen. I'll wait for you.
I was seeing people like online saying stuff like, oh, well, Disney stock fell like 30%. It's like, yeah, there's
No,
a
it
market
didn't.
collapse. Everyone's stock fell 30%.
Yeah,
It's like
Yeah, I
my
mean,
Tesla
it
stock
does
went from
money.
like $1,200 down to like $700. That's just that's not like an indicator that like I mean, like we as like Legends fans or like OG like trilogy fans or whatever, like we have like our ideas of like how I want it to be different than Legends, and I thought that episode 8 could have led somewhere to be like different than Legends. And then episode 9 came out, and they just were like, "Here's Dark Empire, but worse." Just
I hated.
it's not even like they're not even failing. That's the like one of the big issues. Is like people are just consuming it still because Disney's just like, well, where else are you gonna go?
Less people though, comparatively speaking, they're failing.
Well, I
But-
mean, more people watched the sequel trilogy like when those movies were released than like when episode 2 and 3 were released.
What is
Well,
this here?
when you adjust for inflation, though, they made less than half of them. Oh shit!
We get to watch.
Can I talk to this lady?
Yeah, that's dope. Judah, what up, girl? Yo, hey, why don't you give me your number? I ain't got no face.
She kind of looks dark. Who is she?
Purple eyes.
Saiyan says, I don't like how Disney is turning Star Wars into the MCU. Same. Like, Star Wars does feel, like, less special.
It
to me.
does. It feels like a conveyor belt entertainment,
Yeah.
and I blame partially not just Disney alone, but the state of the industry, which is incomparable to the booming 80s, where it's just guys like, George Lucas came hot off the shelf and just challenged the whole status quo. And I felt like, being a TLJ fan, I felt like, which a movie is rough around the edges, it's far from perfect. I felt like Rian Johnson asked the real hard questions like, hey guys, if we don't put our characters that we love through a meat grinder and don't give them new conflicts, what's the whole point? And I felt he is the only one who had a pair of balls to at least challenge that that narrative. Like, well, you know how fans sometimes they get so privileged and like, well, why couldn't, Han, Leia, and Luke be in the same cockpit of Millennium Falcon? Like, get the fuck out of my face with that, man. I'm sorry. I don't apologize for that. It's George Lucas would never make a movie that caters to fans. The moment people started bitching about Jar Jar Binks, guess what? He doubled down on it. He included him in episode 2 and 3. It's
I love it. Get the fuck out of my face.
He is, I'm sorry, he is the captain. He is ruling the ship. It's not you. It's not about, people going to a buffet and asking what they want in their Star Wars. That's not what makes it special.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I didn't necessarily love The Last Jedi because, like, there are scenes in that movie but I'm just like, that's just dumb. Like Leia,
of
like
course.
Supermaning through space or whatever. Like, that's been done to death. People have talked about that shit, like, to death. But I thought that it was setting up for something that could have been interesting in episode 9, and then in episode 9 they're just like, we're gonna throw everything at this movie.
I like Trevorrow's script, whatever his name is.
It was Trevorrow. That was an
Trevorrow,
interesting script. That was a really interesting like set of ideas, and we would have
If they
fucking
had
seen
made
Coruscant.
that movie and made it well. I probably would have still enjoyed the whole trilogy. But
Here's a big question. Who is
Stop
the ultimate
hating on Jar
director
Jar
to,
is what Jeff says.
to fix that
sorry.
ship, dude?
Sorry, Ben. Go ahead. Say that again one more time. Sorry.
Who is, in your eyes, this one director who could make Star Wars magical again?
I don't know if that's possible.
You're gonna hate me.
Go for it.
I think that if Rian Johnson got to make his trilogy, it would probably be pretty good. If it wasn't, like,
I salute
a
you,
main,
friend. I extend my virtual hand to you, and I shake hard on it right now.
If it
shake
wasn't
my
about
head.
Luke in the main 3, I think that because he's not a bad director. Like Knives Out is one of my favorite movies. It's excellent. It's just a
kicks ass.
simple whodunit, and I mean, The Last Jedi is the best looking Star Wars movie, period, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like Rogue One, that was the best looking Star Wars movie, and then The Last Jedi came out. I'm like, okay, this looks fucking incredible. And he got an I know that people don't like where Luke went. I'm one of those people, but Mark Hamill, that's the best acting I've ever seen come out of that guy. Like his whole scene where he's talking about
Mark, right?
when Mark Hamill's talking about when Luke is talking about why he failed. That whole scene, I'm like, goddamn. Like I could feel that Luke was feeling that. Like he got a great performance out of everybody, but just the B plot of The Last Jedi was just literally pointless. So I feel like if the A plot and the B plot were both really strong, people wouldn't have hated it as much. But the B plot is so weak of them going to, God, what was the name of that Vegas planet? Ugh.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say
Canto
Canto
Bight.
Mordia, but that's not it.
Canto Bight.
Canto Bight, yeah. The whole Canto Bight arc was just pointless. And like going
We
back
have
to
to
like
free these space horses because they're being tortured.
yeah, I mean it's like yeah, that's cool. Like thanks for doing that. That's a good thing you did there. But okay.
No, but like they didn't. They just let them out and then left. Like
those
dude,
horses are
it's
definitely getting
a
captured
society.
again. Like
or killed, even worse, because now they're rampaging through a civilized area.
Yeah.
Like you just killed all those animals, you fucking dumb bitch. Like goddamn, it's
like-
like why would you let them out? Like you can't take them with you. Like
Yeah.
you don't have a cargo hold in your ship.
It's
Like,
basically a Flintstones chase in space, bro. They might as well have picked up their ship and just ran with it.
But going back to like that previous conversation about like just movie making in general, like in the past, everything's owned by like 3 people now. It's like 3 companies, and they're all just making the same shit that they know is gonna make money.
Yeah.
So it's like
yeah.
it's hard to enjoy like new stuff when it's like.
But there's a
that's
case.
the real issue. There's no
There is a case to be
creativity
made
anymore.
that like this kind of status quo, this familiar formula is going to work only for as long as it sells. And from like my little humble corner, my observation is all art goes through this arc of stagnation in a period where everybody conforms and everybody gets the quickest buck possible out of their movies. And then when that shit doesn't swing anymore, movies like John Wick comes out and blows everybody away because the time is right.
Or even because that shit is happening, people are allowed to come around and break the mold and like really make an impression.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if it doesn't stagnate, then how is somebody gonna come around and like really like do something different? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like part of the process. I dig that too. I fully expect that at some point Disney's gonna be like, you know, we could go like 1,000 years in the future if we wanted.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
believe
Or-
they will rock and roll sooner or later because I'm maybe I'm like a dumb optimist, but when you look at like early Pirates of the Caribbean movies, when you look at like Tron Legacy, they can pull it off, man. They have like all the prerequisites for a great movie to emerge. It just takes time. Like for Logan, it nearly took 20 years to deliver a film which goes above and beyond any superhero movie. It's like it's
that
an
movie's
art
great.
cinema sold to
Excellent.
us as an actioner, and like people were blown away. It will happen. I'm an optimist. I think the future is bright.
We'll
Let's
get
just give
around to
time.
it. But Jeff, he asked, Barb, do you think that Adam Driver will return as Kylo Ren? If
No.
they throw enough money at him, yeah.
I don't. He's kind of withdrawn from a lot of mainstream acting because the attention he got from Star Wars put his family under jeopardy.
Well, I mean, that's like every like main actor or whatever, but it's like it's
No, but
like
he,
it's
like,
like
made
similar
an
to
actual
like the Lord of the
statement
Ring,
where-
like the Lord of the Rings actors. They don't need to act in another movie ever again. Like they probably made the like all of the money, like where
Where
they
did you
would.
go?
Gentlemen, I don't, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you as you talk. I teleported to our next objective.
Okay,
Coming to
Rusty
you.
Yard
Please,
Speeders.
man,
Okay,
Sorry.
But not all the Lord of the, like Viggo Mortensen barely does anything anymore. Like
Viggo
some people are
Morgenstein?
really more about the craft. And Adam Driver is a fantastic writer.
Yeah.
And not writer, actor. But he gave a he gave an actual statement where he was like, I'm done with that Hollywood shit because his wife and kid were getting death threats from Raylos.
That's insane.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy what some people will
Yeah.
go to. But like
So,
they like doxed his address. He had to move his house.
so Matt, what you're
insane.
saying, Matthew, is that you agree with Disney's tweet about Moses Ingram experiencing racism, and that they knew that it was going to be a thing. You're saying that fandom can also be a negative thing. That's what you're
How
saying,
did you
right?
jump to that? I mean, I'm saying that people.
Matt, agree with me.
I'm saying that 1 out of 100 people, they're just gonna be a fucking asshole. Like no matter
Matt,
what you
are
do,
you calling all fans
matter what you
white
say.
supremacists right now? It sounds like that's what you're saying.
Damn lizard.
I'm saying that there are billions of Star Wars fans. so that
That's the whole thing is like when there's so many of them, and like even if it's like
it's hard to
a tiny amount of people doing it, a tiny amount of people out of like 30 million people doing it, that's still like 100,000 people. You know, it feels like huge.
It's both things. Like we have to remember, right? It's the third principle, paradox. Everything both is and is not. It is both a minority of the population where most people reasonably do not engage in that kind of activity and do not think that way. But at the same time, it's a shit ton of people just because there's like 8 billion human beings. So like even 1% of 8 billion, you know, like, so like it's both things. And the way forward is finding a way to cater or to convince that like tiny 1% of people to the other side. If you can reduce that 1% even further, then you can make it functionally unnoticeable. You know what I mean? Where like, I don't think you'll ever get to the point where there's not like racist tweets, but if you can reduce it from that 1% down to like 0.25%, you might never even notice them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember when prequels were coming out, and you know, all the negativity kind of felt amplified because suddenly people were getting on these message boards, right? That's pre-social media, pre-Facebook, all of that stuff. People would still find outlets or a couple of like popular websites where people went creating accounts and they went at it. And because that's the only exposure you had online, outside of the like your buddies, your circle of friends in school, it felt like that's what everyone is saying. These guys, even back in the day, got their little megaphone and suddenly their opinions matter, right? Now it's 1,000-fold of that. And it feels like just because, look, if you combine all of social media, right, all of the Rotten Tomatoes, everything combined, you have like maybe 300,000-400,000, maybe 1 million active fans who are Star Wars fans, right? They're still numerically a vast minority. They will never represent average ticket, you know, paying kind of schmo who goes to a theater and say, oh, what is this Star Wars thing? Let me go check it out. Like, it doesn't compare. And because they have the loudest voice, like, oh my God, you know, they start with going these tinfoil theories, we start suddenly perceiving it as that's the entire fandom's, like, opinion. It's not.
Yeah, 100%.
I also think we're supposed to be outside of this building. I don't think we're supposed to be in here.
I'm following. I'm following Mr. I'm following Mr. Caird. All right,
Boris
that's
the Blade
what we are getting paid for. So that's what I'm doing.
I'm sorry, Boris the Blade got his thing wrong.
I saw us like going here, and I was like, I don't think this is where we're supposed to be. But yeah, it's like going back to like even earlier conversation. I think that Disney, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing still if it wasn't making money, and Disney Plus is probably making them insane amounts of cash, and like as long as there's no incentive, it's like how Netflix would make like, oh, we made this really good show, but we're only going to make 2 seasons of it, and then we're not going to ever talk about it or think about it again, because it's like they for a very long time were like, they're like, we're successful, so suck it. So eventually that formula will stop working, and
it will
Disney
force them to be creative again.
I'm gonna go pee super quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I mean,
and,
even
Jeff,
in
I do hope that Moses Ingram comes
away,
back. Gets a second chance.
Yeah. Even in Galaxy Far Away, you gotta pee, man.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, so this one is done. Okay, then there's a couple on the other side.
Let's wait for him to get back. That'll give me like 30 seconds to go clear out that. I have to clear out the old medicine to replace it with the new medicine.
One. Yeah. Jedi powers, got it.
Yeah, it's totally not anything illicit. Not anything like that at all. I'm definitely not taking the remains of a certain flower from a certain plant and putting it into a bowl right now. Definitely.
As you're doing it, can I hit you with a question?
Definitely not. Hold on, I can't hear you.
Oh.
Okay, now I can.
Yeah, you know how in ESO you can like still equip your helmet but hide it? Can you do it in this game?
Yeah, so press C and then in your gear next to the head slot there should be like a little eye. If it's not there, go to give me a second to
Outfitter?
Yes, and then it'll be there.
Damn it, on it.
Hold on a second.
Ah, you gotta pay for it. Nice.
Sweet. Oh, of course, that's how they get you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll pay for it.
I mean, it's only thankfully it's in game. I'm pretty sure it's like 5,000 credits or something. Like
750 credits.
that. Oh, that's not that bad.
Boy, I'm just getting dunked on over here. All right, I'm back.
They got me, man. They got me.
Yeah, yeah. At least it's in-game currency and not cartel coins, because that would be kind of bullshit if it was cartel coins.
Boom.
There you
See,
go.
I gotta represent here.
Mr. Caird.
Mr. Carey.
Is it Card or Card or?
I say
I-
because the name of his ship,
I
Wild
think
Card.
it's card. Yeah,
Card,
I
right?
think it's card. I think it's
Yeah.
card.
Lando still has the
kinda-
best ship name in all Star Wars, the Love Commander.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, yo. Jade Shadow's pretty good too.
And he got the baddest lieutenant too, right, Mara Jade?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. People don't like to say it, but they dated for like a week.
When you see like the artwork of Talon Cardo on like Wikipedia, he's the kind of man that just turns straight dudes gay, man, like straight up.
Yeah.
He's just like a handsome fella.
he's got that suave about him.
Dude, did
Yeah.
you see that? There's a fucking guy on the Supreme Court right now. He's an African American dude. He's in a mixed race marriage, and
Right.
today he gave a statement talking about how they're seriously considering striking down protections for mixed race marriages.
Yeah,
Like, what
my
the
marriage would be
fucking
outlawed.
fuck? Mine too, yo.
Yep.
Like, are you out of your mind? It's like, bro, you're black. Like, what's happening? This can't be happening.
Well, I don't think that he technically referenced that exact one. The ones that he referenced were protections for non-straight marriages, and but
I'm pretty
it's
sure
like you take one
include
thing away,
interracial.
and it just opens up the floodgates. So you can take a lot of stuff away. It's not to get into too much of a political conversation here, but it's just a weird time.
I mean,
human society.
there will literally be another civil war if they really want to go that route.
It's not going to be good. Like I think it's not going to be
Definitely
good for a lot of people.
It's definitely
And
not.
I think
I
that
was
they
at
kind
the-
of shot themselves in the foot by doing that before the midterms, because now they're going to be like, oh wait, shit, people are like mad.
Well, the
now
problem
people
is
might go out and
that
vote.
It's the Supreme Court, and
Yep.
like, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do about it? I'm on my seat now, bitch.
Yeah, that's
You know what I
that's
mean?
the issue with that type of court is it's a lifetime appointment, baby.
Yeah, which we should change. There should be
Alright,
term
so
limits
this is
for
done.
everything.
Yeah, probably.
Everything.
But,
And age limits too.
Without getting into too much of a political conversation, however you guys feel
Sorry,
about anything
sorry.
politically, get out there, protest, vote, do whatever you think you should be doing, and yeah, regardless of who you love.
Yeah, I'm
we love you.
asexual politically, dude.
You're what?
I'm asexual politically.
I thought I'm bisexual politically.
Yeah.
I go back and forth all the time.
What would a moderate be?
Dude, none of these buffoons represent like common people, bro. Just do
Yeah.
you. Focus on raising good family, good kids, whatever you're into, and just like that's
Yeah.
it. And play some Star Wars. That's
Yeah.
it.
Isn't it crazy that they don't represent literally like anybody, but somehow they're in charge?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
nuts.
who made a very, very good observation was it? I keep forgetting. There's a bunch of podcasts that I watch, and this gentleman was basically saying that to get it, and it's a very fair point without discriminating against or even judging people who get into politics. Just like you have to be by nature a very opportunistic person. You
Yeah,
gotta,
it's like some real
look
sociopath
after
shit.
yourself. That's
Yeah,
what the
100%.
kind of culture it cultivates. And by the time
Mm-hmm.
you get to the office, who are you going to look after? Yourself. Because
Yeah.
you were bred to think that way.
100%. Yeah, that's a good point.
And John, don't worry, we're not going to be talking too much more politics. John's like, please stop. It's last thing I'll say about it is it's a weird time to be alive. So I'm just gonna do whatever I think I should do to take care of me and my family, and then
up
I'll
on
just keep talking
water.
about Star Wars to numb my brain.
Look, I preach if there is more Star Wars out there to enjoy in the world, just do that.
Yep.
Just do Star Wars.
Yeah. I don't want it to ruin your show, John. We're not talking too much politics here. Don't worry.
I don't.
All right, here's a question to you guys. I don't know your ethnic backgrounds, your culture, wherever you guys are from. What would be one character from Star Wars that represents hard your background?
Witches of Dathomir or Tusken Raiders?
Tusken Raiders.
Yeah, Native American baby.
Nice.
I don't really know. For me,
Matt's would be
Yeah.
whatever. Which one
Well, it
was
could
the
be
most
personality
Boston?
type, not maybe culturally, maybe.
I probably would be one of those space lane rats.
Nar
Who just
Shadda,
went
real
from
Boston type.
spaceport to- yeah, probably Nar Shadda. Yeah.
Wherever has the most Duncans.
I mean, I'm from Baltimore, so that
Nice.
in space, that's probably Nar
That
Shadda.
Baltimore in space, basically. Okay.
I say to you
Yeah,
every
that's
time,
right.
Baltimore has the absolute best hardcore music because it's just like a rough,
does.
it's kind of a rough and tumble area. So
That's
everyone
great.
there's like, I'm
Like
gonna make the
electronic
axiest music I
or
can.
All kinds of music, dude.
Yeah.
metal?
Yeah, metal
Yeah,
and like really awesome gangster rap.
I
Tyler, the
was a
creator,
giant
Cord.
Nice. I can
like
do
punk
I
scene
can do
kid when
both.
I was in high
I
school.
can do hardcore rap and
Yeah, it has both. It's a
Right.
hard place to live.
yeah, I'm definitely Watto, man. 100%.
Watto.
Yeah, like a Russian Jew, like, cause he has that little vest, that little like Jewish hat on top, and he has like Russian accent, big nose. Every stereotype you could think of that like pertains to Jewish people, he's
Jesus,
that.
I never even saw it like that.
Oh,
I'm never gonna know.
100%.
I was like, I shouldn't
my
laugh at
God.
this, but I'm going
Public
to.
credits don't work here. I'm like, oh my god, I have my people in this movie. Like, what? I'm
My
happy.
people. That's so
could die
good.
happy.
Goddamn.
Shit. Damn,
I
dude.
was surprised he wasn't like rocking a book on his like vest or something. Like,
Yeah.
let's whip out a Torah real quick, read something.
Oh shit.
I think we're supposed to come over this way, guys. I think.
Yeah, I think of this
Yeah.
corridor.
We have
Yeah,
to follow
this is
Mr.
good.
Card.
Watto. So good.
All right, we're here.
I'll
crap,
never
I'm
be able to
being
unsee
attacked.
that now. Now I'm gonna judge George Lucas forever for that decision too. Like what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, he was
Oh,
just
this
friends
dude
with
is
Ben
spinning.
at the time.
I get using the accent and the culture, but what the fuck about the nose, bro?
No, it's, look, I don't mind stereotypes. I think when George was doing all the crazy voices in prequels, all he was trying to do is separate species just to show us like that. You know how Neimoidians have like crazy buck wild like Asian accent.
Yeah.
I don't think the man was trying to upset anybody. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, I mean, fair. He was probably just
We're
trying to insert
sensitive
like,
today, but 20
diversity.
years ago, people were just having fun with it.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
just having fun.
Fair enough. Watto is fun too.
Yeah.
I mean, in the most way that a slave driver could be.
But he does help Annie. Remember in like Attack of the Clones?
Yeah, after he's been broken into like the shell of nothing.
Kill me if I didn't work my accounting magic for him.
Hey, it's the gesture that counts.
Please,
Through that.
please spare me. I'll do anything.
Your guy looks so much like Card, dude. You did well.
Thank you. I tried.
What?
Did my best.
That's insane. You don't have to kill me. I'll just go. Get
I have
away
to kill you. I'm sorry.
George wanted to make them
Story
seem like they
time
were from
channel?
different places.
before I go.
They want you to do a story time with Barb.
I'm so happy he won't care.
Story time with Barb. I don't know what stories I would tell. I was a hooligan when I was younger. But yeah, I understand where George was going with it. It's just that sometimes the execution was maybe a little sus there, John. But yeah, I mean, it's mostly fine for me. I say that not being a Russian Jew or an Asian person, but
I
Oh,
get
man.
like the accents and like the drawing from real life cultures. Like I get
Yeah.
that. I do that
Yeah.
myself all the time.
It's fun.
The big nose though.
this is like what I love about like good homies like this. It's just like you can just kind of make fun of each other just for whatever.
It's healthy, man. It's healthy. You have to.
Yeah.
If you are
I
unable to
mean-
laugh at like things like this, like you get too rigid. You get too like
Exactly.
straightforward thinking. Like, come on.
I mean, I make like really terrible Native American jokes about myself all the time. Or
Lord
if like
knows
if my
that
wife's
I
like
sweat olive oil.
if my wife is like, oh hey, like no, I was sitting there and be like, oh, manifest destiny, huh? Just shit like that. It's just funny. John says your
See-
character looks like Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon
Man.
Jinn. Oh, okay.
He looks like Talon Caird.
I really would dig that hairstyle a lot more, but it clips through like every piece of like Sith armor.
Oh, we gotta go
Yeah.
back, fellas. I'm sorry,
Oh,
gentlemen.
you're good.
Oh, it's okay. Follow, dude.
I'm just gonna jump
Yeah,
straight
Qui-Gon
down.
looked a little bit funny, man. At the end, like he looked a little bit like they
mean,
put
he's
prosthetics on his
old.
cheeks or something. Yeah, yeah. He
He's
still looked
old,
good.
man.
Don't get me wrong. Just a little bit funny.
I agree. I think part of it was his hair was also probably a wig. Like it looked
It
like
clearly
a wig.
looked like a
yeah,
wig
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, in the original, it probably was a wig too, right?
Yeah,
No,
probably.
Not his beard, but the hair.
He grew that shit out. He actually grew
Really?
it out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
nice.
that was the only project he was on. everybody actually grew their hair out.
I would say that-
except for the Padawan braids. I think no, because Hayden Christensen gives an interview where he talks about cutting his hair and how weird it looked without being in the Padawan braid.
Now my
Because it
wife's
was
in
just
chat
like-
saying I miss the no, we didn't talk about politics. We just briefly talked about it. And then Ben likened himself to Watto from episode 1.
It was a smooth transition.
Yeah, smooth transition. Star Wars.
Yeah, my
Geek.
other boy that I do podcasts with, Star Wars on High, Josh. He's an awesome podcaster. He goes like, Ben, don't say that. We're gonna get canceled by Disney.
Dude, you can't be scared of being canceled. That's one of the things that like I've
Yeah.
always been really big about. You really can't be scared of that shit. You gotta speak your mind, and like it's one thing to be able to admit when you fucked up and backtrack, but like if you can't speak your mind, then what is the point? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Well, it's
I've gotta-
also like it's like if you're like saying like just like a racial slur just to be like an asshole, you should probably get like lambasted for that. But it's like cancellations, it lasts for like a month, and then it's like everyone forgets. They move on to the next thing. So it's like, I mean, you joking about that shit, I found it funny as hell. I mean, I'm sure that some Disney executive would be like laughing internally, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, but you can't say that."
Oh, we can't. Yeah, we have to be like PC on this.
yeah.
Gentlemen, can we teleport to Nemo's palace?
Yeah, let's do it.
I feel like I'm a dungeon master, man.
No, for now, once we get off this world, I got plenty of time tonight. I'm ready to fucking cheat.
Yeah.
I got 3 more beers.
I'm telling
I
you,
got-
if you want, like right after I submit this mission, we can go to your location. I'm eager
Nah,
to check something
man.
else out. No?
Oh,
we're
Armin
getting
says,
too
let's
often.
listen to some Incendiary Zeitgeist product as you. Dude, that Incendiary's first split was Zabalba. Top fucking notch. One of my favorite albums of all time. Great split. Incendiary, like Zeitgeist is like the most like left-leaning punk shit that like they've ever made. Yeah, it's dope as hell. Yeah, I appreciate a good Incendiary reference. Incendiary is like fantastic. Backtrack, another East Coast hardcore band, absolutely incredible. I love Turnstile. They've gone very experimental, and they're not so much like a punk band anymore. They're more of like a kind of like a new wave kind of like rock band. But their first 2 albums, just straight up hardcore music. Trapped Under Ice. They're from Matt's area, Baltimore natives. But
Oh yeah.
there's our little side. I just saw a guy like he's like, you like Incendiary? I'm like, dude, I gotta fucking bring this up. Incendiary is one of my all-time favorites. Judge,
band
back
is
I used to be
Rob,
like a straight edge like a punk kid, and Judge just filled me full of terrible ideas. I'm sure it's like working class straight edge stuff, Who else thought that Qui-Gon Jinn's cameo in Kenobi was awesome? I mean, come on, that was the
It was
shit.
awesome.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's like you can't be mad about that. Barb, do you think that Millie Bobby Brown will join the Star Wars universe? I mean, I hope so. I would like to see her in there.
It's super talented.
Stranger Things season 4 is incredible.
Oh, okay. I was about to be
Yeah.
like, who?
Who? What now?
Who would
I'm
she play
almost-
though?
Almost done with the final episode.
I could see her playing like a teenage Leia or something.
Yeah.
It's hard for me not to see her
Nah.
as 11 at this point.
I want to place her as something in the EU, but I just don't know what.
I
She's
know, Matt,
not
but I think you got to give up on that dream,
Jaina
brother. I just
White.
don't think it's gonna happen.
It'll happen, sir. One day.
Uh-oh. What's going on here?
Shoot the
not
Rodian.
Rodian.
Don't even ask questions. It's a Rodian. Shoot it.
Yeah, I gotta shoot it.
God.
I'm sorry. I just
I'm going to count to 3. I know that line.
That gives you 3 seconds to get out of my way.
I'm gonna do the count off, please.
the Han Solo in me reacted before I could think. Just blast it.
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, Carpathy in the chat, that is my wife. Go subscribe to her channel on Twitch. Spelt the exact same way. But I don't think that
Our
Millie Bobby
blood.
Brown's like rumored to be in it. I think that people just, they're like, oh, she looks kind of like Carrie Fisher. So we'll just fan cast.
I love this. You're actually doing the Calo Nord lines.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yes.
Hell
that's
yeah.
So dope.
On you,
Oh,
bitch.
that's so sick. Oh, you did.
Oh shit!
So go away, I didn't see those 2 Sith Lords.
Wait. Oh.
I'm gonna force choke her to death.
Oh crap!
That
You
combo
want
was so
to-
sick. The force
Mr.
choke and
Card.
double shot.
That was
Nobody pulls a
amazing.
gun on Mr. Card. Crush his neck.
She would make a good teenage Leia for Kenobi season 2 if they make one. I just don't know why they would make a season 2 of Kenobi.
What
That
if she
probably
played
would.
an original character?
Matt, no, it's only nostalgia here.
No,
There are no original thoughts.
but like she could even like cast her as like somebody. Dude, I love the Wardens of the Sky so much. Like cast her as like somebody in the time of the Empire who discovers that they're force sensitive and goes on the run and bumps into a Warden of the Sky and gets trained to be a kung fu force master. That would
Yeah,
be
man, you're
fucking
on that
sick.
Warden of the Sky train hard.
I love Wardens of the Sky, dude. I'm sorry, but being able to punch a stormtrooper and their chest explodes is just like the coolest thing.
I mean, yeah. Barb, my dream is to be an actor and play a young Mace Windu. Dude, I hope you get it, brother. Start acting. Just start talking directly into a mirror. I do that sometimes before I do a VO.
Do we know much about Mace as a child? I don't think we do.
He used to have dreads. That's about all I know.
Oh, shit.
Does he really?
Yeah. Oh wait, Ben, here. I think you can use this guy. Check that out.
Wait, how do you
I think
know
you can
he
use
has
that statue to
dreads?
level up.
I could use what?
I think you can use that statue to level up.
This statue?
Yeah. Darth Malgus guy right there.
Oh. Speeder piloting, sword by level, shield
Ooh,
by
you got speeder
trainable,
piloting now. All you just
mercenary.
gotta buy you a speeder and we're gonna be zipping all around.
Yeah, I can't. I think you had to be level 20 for speeder, and I don't have any other abilities.
No,
I
it's,
think,
it's level 10.
Well, I think you'd
No,
be
it's level
subscribed
20.
for that.
But he did subscribe.
Did
yeah,
you?
but I canceled. I did it like several months ago. I have
Oh, yeah.
privileged membership, but I'm not subscribed now.
Yeah. That's
So
why.
what does
It's
that mean? Huh?
you get speeder piloting at 20. It's just like little
Yeah.
quality of life.
It's little things, yeah. They give
Yeah.
you like all the side quests, all the expansion packs, but just you have the privileged account. Because I play on and off. I don't play regularly.
Fair.
Oh, look at this armor.
And then
Nice.
John says that the hut has 2 different colored eyes. I feel like one of them is like a
It
robotic
does
eye.
look pretty sick. It's
Alright.
it's a dead eye. It looks like
Yeah,
he's blind.
dead eye.
All right.
It's
Keep
got a
going.
dead eye.
Got a case of bad eye.
Hey, Nemro, you looking at me or are you looking in the corner over there?
Have either one of you ever watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Oh, dude, that's
Yeah.
one of my favorite shows ever.
Yeah, it's Maureen Ponderosa's Dead Tooth.
Yeah, fuck yeah. The Ponderosa's.
Ponderosa's
It's easy,
Ponderosa.
man.
I could kill accountants all day.
Yo, Judah wants up on that talent card D. Maybe he's part Twi'lek. We don't even know about it.
I know my babies could be part Twilight for sure. It's kind of hot, man.
I still think that all of the Twi'leks in all the new Star Wars stuff, they look too human.
Yeah.
I agree.
A lot of
I
like
agree.
the on-screen aliens just don't look right.
It's because their foreheads are too human. They're
Yeah.
not like the bulbous like Twi'lek.
Yeah.
Even the females used to have like
The
a
notches.
very light prosthetic. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it is? The lady who is in Return of the Jedi, that dancer, I think she's a professional like dancer in real life. She has exotic look even without the makeup. She has like
Yeah.
very, very interesting, delicate features. That's why. That's what it was, I think.
That's
Like they
true.
would find people to like kind of fit that role.
Yeah.
Like
you're
the
right.
Transdoshans in Book of Boba Fett, they look terrible.
Yeah.
They're too like
Mandalorian will look good though.
they're too like doll eye. They look too kind. The Transdoshans do.
Okay, I gotta go up the elevator, I think.
Wait. Come back. This is
Yeah.
a great shot with the bar.
Lightsabers out.
Where we're standing,
Mr. Caird stand in the middle of us.
Oh,
and
here, I'll
then
get
Sith
Hexa
on
to
e-
go away.
Sith on either side.
Yeah.
Wait.
Boom.
Wait for it. Hold on. Wait for it. This way. Nope. Oh. God damn it. Matthew. God damn. All right. There we go. Wait. God. It's so close. All right.
You just
nope.
tweaking it just a little bit.
Oh God. It's just so hard to tweak it when you're like trying to.
Yeah, too many death sticks, I think.
Yeah. Too many jet sticks.
I got it at last.
I'm
Okay,
really
we
digging
got the
these
shot.
orange lightsabers, Matt. You really sold me on it.
Yeah,
do.
kind of
Yeah,
looks
they're sick,
great.
right? Because it's still Sithy, but it's different.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why-
Harry,
that's why I like
Shut up, guy. I don't know what you're talking about in the chat there, but don't say shit like that
you-
again. I'll ban you.
it. Wait, what is he saying?
He's just mentioning Nazis. I'm like, shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah, cut that shit out, bro.
Yeah.
We're talking about Star Wars here, all right? Ain't no
Putting this
fucking
user in
Nazis in the
timeout.
galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
Oh wait, not here. Here.
Get out of here with that shit. Oh wait, I'm gonna make my wife
Hammer.
a moderator.
Elevator.
Ban him. Yeah, I was about to say.
I think I
why-
need the whole crew, right, to go up the elevator? No?
Oh, I thought. Oops, I followed the wrong person.
Of course you did. Yeah, we can go up the elevator now.
I'm sorry. He had the same armor. Okay. He didn't have the same flowing locks, so there's still no excuse.
We're in that like
Level
starting area where everyone kind of has like the same stuff.
I'll be back. Don't worry. I use force speed. I'll
I
catch
didn't like
up
the
to you.
color of the Rhodians in Book of Boba Fett. I love that like that out of context could sound so terrible.
The best part about Rhodians is that they smell like shit. Like,
Is that
You
the
guys
best
can't
part
follow
of?
me?
yeah, like they
Is that
can't
their best
sneak
quality? You know.
because they
Oh, you
smell
moved
so
forward.
bad.
Okay. You ahead of me, right? Okay, I see it.
I made it.
Yeah, and Mati's behind us.
Oh, this looks so familiar. Are we gonna get a rancor in here?
Oh, for sure.
God.
This might be
Oh,
like a
crap.
little gladiator pit here.
I'm,
that we're gonna go
I'm
through.
igniting the saber. Nemro, you son of a bitch. This is what
something is
I
about
hate
to pop
you.
off.
Yo, there's 2 Sith Lords here. I hope we can force choke this fucking slug to death.
You call me just like Nemro said you would. So stupid.
Beastmaster, you really don't want to do this, man.
Nemro give me big rewards.
My name is Boris.
Yeah, Beastmaster. I wonder what world has the Russian accent.
Not prepared. So stupid.
Wherever Watto's from.
Oh man.
Shit. What
How
is
about
it
Johnny
called?
Trejo for that Beastmaster, man, in Book of Boba Fett?
Kylie, did you time out John? John didn't say anything bad. I think she meant to click on. Oh no, wait, another guy was using the name John. Okay, I just went to his channel and banned him. He's
Are
gone.
those Rachni from freaking Mass Effect?
Beast. Beast.
I've never played Mass Effect. I know that's like a cardinal sin.
Bro, you need to do it on your channel.
Oh
and shit.
man, that's such a disservice. You gotta
I
play
know.
some Mass Effect, man.
Yeah, dude, get the remastered and play it on your
Yeah,
channel.
It's
for real.
amazing, dude. It's literally Star Wars.
Well,
Like if
it's
Star
like
Wars matured.
if Star Wars had a baby with Star Trek.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like
That
right
is
up your
what
alley,
it
Matt.
is. Yeah.
Those are
it's-
fiery, man. They're just like hot.
Well, only because of their psionic power, we have no idea what they really look like. Because they look like whatever the species that's viewing them finds most attractive.
Oh, that's some like
it's-
close contact shit.
Bro, that's how they reproduce because they can reproduce with genes that aren't genes and produce like that's
God,
part of
fucking
their
people.
the way they maintain genetic diversity.
Can we blaspheme a little bit and like have a question about Star Trek? Is that allowed on the channel?
Wait, what's up?
Is it allowed on the channel to blaspheme and ask a Star Trek question?
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I love Star Trek. I'm just
Who
saying.
is the most OG captain in Star Trek, like all series combined?
Bro, Picard, no question.
Picard?
Anybody whose hobby is proudly archaeology is obviously the best captain. I'm just saying.
If I was gonna give an opinion, I think it would
Please
be
do.
Spock because that's the only character I know off the top of my head.
He's not a captain.
It's the only character I know off of Star Trek.
He's a side man. He's a
Khan.
side man. He's
Khan's
close.
the best one.
Khan is a captain, kind of.
Yeah, so
Kind
I
of.
got introduced to it very, very late. Only when I came here. I think it was like in my late 20s, and I had to start chronologically with the original series.
You gotta go with Kirk.
Jim Kirk blew my face off, man.
Dude, but the thing about Picard is that he can handle all the same
No,
situations.
he is. He's absolutely right. I give him all the credit in the world. Just like my little bias is, I see that smug ass smile on Jim Kirk. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna like handle the impossible odds. I love that characteristic of his.
That's fair. I mean, that is for sure the best reason to love Kirk because he is
Yeah.
that kind of guy for sure.
He's not the smartest. He's not the most cunning. He's not even the strongest physically. But something about him is just that can-do American attitude that I love.
Yeah, I dig it. That's the same shit with the Master Chief too.
He's from
But
small town
how do
USA.
you feel about the way that they ended Kirk in Generations?
I'm all right with it. Like for me, it's never about the ending; it's the journey. So I was like, whatever, it's bullshit. But
I was alright with it too. It wasn't
Yeah,
like
it's
the
alright.
best ending, but like you said, it is the journey. And he has so much good shit going for him, it's hard to fuck that up.
Yeah, it was very anticlimactic for sure.
I agree. I
Star
wouldn't
Wars
have-
nerd is getting mad at me for not playing Mass Effect. I've never played Mass Effect. I apologize.
Definitely
I played
do,
like
man.
a
It's
demo.
highly
of it.
recommended.
Star Wars
really
nerd. By the way, I'm also gonna. You're a regular. You're an OG, so I'm gonna make you a mod. Boom. Don't abuse it. Just ban people who are being shitheads.
Nemro. Just
Sorry,
kill
guys,
him.
I apologize.
Just tell me.
Why didn't you shoot him? Just shoot him.
Why didn't you shoot him?
He tried to kill us. Can I force choke him? Mr. Caird.
Please, sir.
For real. Oh no, that's not good.
Fuck. I'm back.
Can I at least kill the hook? Like-
Left it up, you warm.
Don't think I want exactly that.
Laugh it up, you fat shit.
Dude, can I please kill him? Like, what is the worst that could happen? Can I just do it? Come on. Something
Am I
tells
gonna
me.
kill Nemo?
Do it. Just kill him, please.
I
Please kill
hope I
him.
can.
Please kill Nemro.
Yeah, he tried to play me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Something tells me that the Hut Council
Would be cool
would be
with it.
thanking us.
All right. We got the guns.
Can I at least kill Karnas? I want to kill Karnas at least.
There's like another companion you can get, like Skadge or whatever. And you can have the option to kill him, and every time I have it, I kill him.
Your companion? That's great. Hold on. I want to come back and pull
Oh.
your lightsaber out. I want to get a screenshot of
Grizzbucks
us
asks, is this on PlayStation Plus Premium Classic Catalog? No, this is PC only. Never been ported to
Imagine
any
if it
consoles.
drops on like current gen consoles. Oh my god.
Dude, it would blow up, especially being free to play. It's like DC Online. I love that game too because it's free to play and it's cross-platform. And it's got a huge player base to this day for that reason.
In Star Wars Nerd, I can't Stormy, he can't be more punished. Like he's
I'm ready.
missing 2 arms. Like we can't do anything else.
Following you, sir. Where are we going?
We going off world?
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought we were taking a screenshot. My bad.
Oh, I
No.
got it already. Sorry.
Here you go. Yeah, we're going to the lady with those
This lady?
sexy Leko.
Yada! Oh, Judah. Judah! Yo, hey, my man here wants to take you out.
And Alima
Wait,
Rar gets both
wait.
of, like gets one of hers chopped off real good.
He wants to get the most neon colored liquor they have for you, baby.
The bluest of milk.
I'm a terrible wingman. Don't ever take me out with
Take
you.
his foot off. Star Wars Nerd. He would be. That would only make him worse. He would just become more of a flat earther if I did that.
Did you know I'm going to the Great Hunt?
That's the word on the street. Here you go.
Sorry, flat Coruscanter.
Why don't I take some of this large payment and take us to dinner?
There's like another Twi'lek that you can like have a romantic sub dialogue with on Tython.
Nice. I kind of remember. No, yeah, in the village.
She just fucks
yeah.
you over.
You can sleep with her as a Jedi. I always did.
I never do. I'm always like, I'm in this character. I'm gonna be a celibate monk.
But see, that's why I do it, because I would never buy into the celibate shit. I might join the Jedi Order to learn about.
Well, if you were born and
Force,
raised,
like-
you know. Oh wait, we gotta let Ben experience this cutscene.
Oh, that's true.
Take me
Sorry.
with you on this hunt and whatever comes
Sorry,
out.
sorry, Ben.
I think we'll have a lot of fun.
I'm good with the blaster, and Brayden was like a father to me. It's not fair that... Wait, did you just say yes?
I love Mako.
Brayden was
She's my
sweet.
forever
He was
companion
really
as a bounty
I'm
hunter.
not a child, so thank you. I want to be there when we find Brayden's killer. I want that more than anything. So let's go find Nimro's bounty hunter.
And then kill him.
And then kill him.
I got Mako a sweet set of Mandalorian armor.
The hunter we're
to go
after
with
is
my
named Mars.
Mandalorian
He's a
armor.
Trandoshan and serious bad news.
Oh, he's a Trandoshan. Word.
I intercepted
Nice.
a transmission between the
Can we make
Trandoshan
boots out of them?
and the bone-faced freak who was following me.
Terrible, Matt.
Warning you about him?
I'm just saying.
Is a Trandoshan. Trandoshan.
I mean, have you never thought about whether Gamorreans taste like bacon?
They definitely do.
They got to, right?
There's no shot they don't.
A Republic scientist or something.
I mean, a Trandoshan would eat you. I'm just saying. Actually, I don't think they would. They're not.
They
like-
might.
A Thisbiasian, like the snake species, they would. They are carnivorous, and they only stopped being openly carnivorous because Galactic Society at large frowned upon them eating live food. So they would probably.
I mean,
They'll
that is
probably
pretty
eat you.
fucked.
Yeah. I mean, but they're snakes, though. To them, it's not fucked. To them, it's just dinner.
Come on, Arthur's palace today.
You know.
Okay.
I love how binary some of these races are. I was like,
what's
they're
next for us?
snakes. Just let them be snakes.
They're sick though, because they also have 4 arms.
Yeah, we exit.
Isn't there one on the Jedi Council?
Oh, I
In-
got a party
in-
member.
In
Yay.
this game, actually, there is one in the Jedi Council. His name is Nekal Noble.
What did you call me?
He's the man though. He's cool. I use him in my fan fiction.
Oh, my stuff real quick, guys. Sorry.
What's
No,
up?
that's cool, man. Take your time.
Yeah, you do you.
Part of the experience, my brother. That's why I got this beer. That's why I got this bowl.
All right.
Kylie said her favorite character in Star Wars is Babu Frick.
Babu Freak.
He's the best
Yeah,
part about
sorry.
Episode 9.
He's a teddy bear. He's not even like a character. He's just there. You hug him.
I love that, like, even though, like, a lot of the Star Wars, like, fans are, like, obviously pretty negative on Episode 9, I found it so funny that when Babu Frick showed up in, like, some trailer for some other thing, people were posting me, the Return of the King, Babu Frick.
I kind of enjoyed it
mean-
more in the second viewing.
Zach and I went back and rewatched it, like, before we started doing YouTube really heavily. And, it's definitely the film that we enjoyed. Like, we just had no fun. Like, it wasn't even fun
Rise
to,
of
like, hate watch.
Skywalker.
Yeah, it wasn't even fun to, like, hate watch for us. We watched episode 7, episode 8.
I thought you were saying that you liked it. I was like, what the?
No.
Yo,
no.
let's ride the speeder for the folks watching.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
To the Rust Yard speeder.
Rust yards. Roger that, sir. I'm taking off, Rad Meow. Oh shit!
We're, like, in each other.
Nice.
Inside my ass. What?
Nice. Nice.
Did you? I mean, you could have taken me out to dinner first. I'm just saying.
In the
By the way,
Russia,
Matt.
we don't have dinner.
What's up?
Even though you haven't uploaded a video in a few days, your channel's still growing, buddy.
Bro, I can't believe it. It's those fucking Force sensitive droids. People can't
I'm
help
more
but
invested
click
in
on
your channel growing than I am mine. At this
it.
point.
Come on.
What is
that's
your
not-
channel count right now?
Brian
Mine or
hit
Matt's?
25,000, yo. He's fucking blowing up.
No, you, Matush.
Oh, me? I'm at 274 right now.
Nice.
Dude, I feel like just last week it was like at 200.
Yeah, I'm getting the shorts, man. You were right about that. And like I'm setting up with the new job. I've got a new schedule. I'm gonna do like a whole month shit at once. So like what
That's
I've
the way
been
to do
doing
it.
over the past 2 weeks, that's why I
Yeah.
haven't had any videos. I've been doing not only the shorts, but like longer form videos. I've got a whole month of videos ready and I'm gonna post it all so that July is covered. And then I'm gonna be able to use all of July to prepare for August. So like I'll be able to keep the same schedule while having the new job.
That's the
which will
good
be
part about like not
Nice.
keeping track of like current events like in Star Wars or whatever. It's like you don't have to like worry about like I have to get this thing out like right now. That's like what
Yeah,
stresses me out
exactly.
about that shit.
I'm not too
Defeat
worried about
Bashar.
that.
Oh, we gotta defeat a whole bunch of mercenaries. That looks like.
Oh, you said kill people. Oh well, you brought the right people for that, sir.
Kylie said she'd be Darth Ray in Star Wars.
Darth Ray. So I like the image of Darth Ray except for her lightsaber.
I find it
Yeah,
bizarre
no,
they gave her
that's,
like sharpened teeth.
That was so quick. It's not even funny.
Do we get it? We got the objective. Wait, did you say that? I didn't hear you, so I'm just gonna keep killing until I.
No, we got the first one. We got the first one.
Okay.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm still murdering.
Yeah.
Just for the love of the game, you know?
Don't stop. Don't stop murdering.
Yeah.
Plus, we're still getting XP from this. I got 627 XP from killing that
Okay,
motherfucker.
this looks like this is behind the building. Yeah, this is behind this building. Okay, cool.
I'm a habitual map opener, so I apologize to all my viewers for Just opening my map over and over again.
I do that a lot too. I had to break
hard
myself
not
of the
to.
habit when I started recording
Yeah.
the Trooper playthrough. Because I do it all the time, and you'll still catch me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I have to edit out a lot of it, but you'll still catch me.
JT Lovecraft, what is up, my dudes? Good to have you back in the chat, brother.
Yo, there he is.
I can tell that you enjoyed the season finale of Kenobi.
Wait, sigh.
Yeah, we got the second dude.
Anakin is gone, I am what remains. Solid fucking line. Like, that whole last interaction is so good.
The last interaction was indeed very, very good. Yeah.
I fully
fantastic.
concede that scene was awesome, and I really liked that scene. But
You
I
can't
just
watch
wish
that and not
that-
feel something. you
I
know?
just wish that the quality of a whole show wasn't judged off of like a couple of scenes. I feel
Yeah.
like that's why
I think that
nostalgia
I think that
has become-
most of like people's view of I wouldn't say there's anybody like it's not like super one set where everyone's like, oh no, it's just completely 100% good. I don't think there's anyone really that I've seen that's like said stuff like that.
I mean, that's fair. And like if people like it, I don't want to take away from that.
Yeah.
It was like that scene was really awesome, especially the way that they played with the lighting. Like you can tell when it shifts between Anakin and Vader because there's like the blue light on his face and then it shifts to the red light.
And the color of his
reactivates
eyes, they
against
changed from
him.
like the Sith like yellow to
Yeah,
Anakin's
well,
eye color.
if you look really close, and I did because I rewatched it a couple
Because
times, but
we're freaks who
it,
rewatch that shit
yeah.
over and over again.
It's always his Sith eyes, but the lighting from the saber makes it look normal. So when it's in the blue light, it looks like Anakin, but when
Yeah.
it goes red, it highlights the yellow, which makes the cinematography even more awesome because
You nailed that
They
term
play
that time,
with
man. I'm
that.
proud of you.
yeah, woohoo, learning something. Osmosis.
JT says, Brian, go watch the watch party if you want to see me cry the manliest of tears. He was
I
chopping
think that's the
wood.
last one.
He was hunting deer, just sobbing.
And like again, we really should, because I feel like he's one of the most criminally underrated actors of our time. He never gets any fucking work. He's probably not going to get any work after this. So
Who,
we
Hayden
should
Christensen?
recognize it as much as possible. Hayden Christensen in that scene acted
Incredible.
with only his eye visible. And he did his eye in the corner
Mm-hmm.
of one mouth, and he did such a good job.
There's
And the
something
Force, of
about
course.
like seeing the human of Anakin like in a Vader suit that always makes me emotional.
It's really moving, yeah.
Like
It's
even like in Rebels, like where Ahsoka like hits his mask and like she can see Anakin underneath of it. It's like I'm like, oh
Yeah.
god.
That's
heart-
one of my biggest critiques of that scene is that they kind of already played on that in Rebels.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I can totally understand why that scene's there. It was probably there before Rebels too, because of the whole way that the Kenobi movie was supposed to be produced. I still really believe that that scene was part of that movie, and it probably was written even before that Rebels part, where that Rebels part was taken.
I don't know,
from
man. That Rebels
scene
part
when they-
came out like a long time ago.
Yeah, but the
Like
Kenobi's
2017,
movie was
2018 maybe.
the Kenobi movie was rumored even before the transition, like just before the transition. So it's been in the works for a while. Like this has been something they've been sitting on for quite some time and like tweaking.
Yeah. And
But I
Star Wars
just-
nerd says that man tears taste like raspberry.
Oh God, Nemro, is he dead? I hope he's dead.
Oh no, what a shame.
No, I gotta kill him. No?
I mean, you know, if we got here too late, you know, I
He slugged right
won't-
out.
I probably won't be that upset. I just wish I could force push him. I'll force scream.
Just blue flavor, like it's like Gatorade. You don't buy the flavored Gatorade, you buy blue.
There's more of them. We have to kill more.
Yeah, looks
Oh wait,
like
this is Fathra's palace. I'm an idiot.
it's a
how you-
different policy.
You've been having a little bit too
Yeah.
much of that prescription medication, I think.
That's how you can tell I had exactly 2 beers. Started to confuse myself.
It's like
Level 2.
in like Star Wars universe, you're like, look, man, I just get a couple of blue milks in me, and all huts look the same. You know what I mean? Everyone's like, whoa, man, you can't say that.
You say shit like that?
Come on, man, he's right there. Holy shit.
What? I started in basic. He doesn't know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Look, I'm just saying, if he's gonna leave Now Hutta, maybe he should learn how to speak basic.
Even
Oh,
though
I might be lagging
Huttese
out
is
here.
the second most spoken language in the galaxy.
It's like the trade language.
Yeah.
You know? Did I lose you guys?
To be
I may
from the
have.
core.
Are you guys still in here? Did you guys don't go down the elevator?
We went up the elevator.
I don't know how I'm always losing you guys. I'm like, oh, I just lose track for like a second.
It's because your bloodlust takes you to
Yeah,
interesting
we're going
places.
up. We're going up a level. Okay.
Yeah.
Burrito Lover says, "Is this game still active?" First off, great fucking name. Second off, yeah, it's super active. They
It's
should make it
super
on mobile. They probably could. Honestly, the game's like nearly 11 years old at this point.
It is, but it might still be a little much for mobile. It might be getting close. You can get KOTOR 1 and 2 on mobile, so
I was
Go
playing it
get
on my
those.
iPad the other day.
yeah.
Tell Matu to stop hitting the death sticks. He's been making me cry Gatorade.
I mean, I can't help it, man. All right, look, it's not like I hit the death sticks. It's more like the death sticks hit me. You know what I'm saying?
He's just an OG Cade lover.
I hope I can get a jetpack and fly around later on.
Like the legacy purchase.
Oh yeah, you can get like the jet boots, like in Legacy.
Brian's got them. I am jealous of them, but they
It's the
cost
best
like
quality
2
of
million
life
credits.
in this entire game by far.
Do you get to like fly your ship between the planets or no?
There are
There's like a
really
space
cool...
mini game, but it's like it's like an on rails experience, which is kind of lame.
Is it multiplayer? I think we can do it together, can't we?
I don't know that it is. I don't
Should we
think it is.
try it? Should we try it? There
Once-
is a
once you get the
Starfighter
shit,
game
yeah.
that is multiplayer, but it's more like you control it's more like what's that game? Squadrons.
Guess I don't have much
I've never played
time.
Squadrons.
Please just tell me why I'm being held here.
What do you think? This public scientist?
She fits the target description. Now we just wait for Rars to show. Short version, lady. There's a bounty hunter coming to take you to the Empire, where you'll probably die or at least be tortured.
Oh, my.
We want to kill this bounty hunter, so it's your lucky day. Just sit quietly and be bait-like.
Be quiet, both of you. We need to set up an
God, that
ambush.
voice
Dude,
is so
he
gruff.
sound
Cut out
yeah, he
this.
sounds like a
Just
card
let me go. I'll
descendant.
do anything to...
What part of sit quietly don't you understand? You're gonna blow our...
Oh shoot. Oh, he called me soft? That's not gonna work.
Transdotions look dope as shit in this game. I wish you could be one.
They do. Yeah, me too. Like considering how prevalent they are, I'm kind of surprised you can't be.
Mhm.
Like in the game, like they're
Fucking
constantly an NPC.
Why does it always come to violence?
Scorekeeper,
done.
watch me.
done,
Watch you
Frank.
die.
You're done.
Hey, guess what, my friend? You're gonna die while helpless. Yep, I'm not even.
You're
gonna
dying way
attack
faster than you
anymore.
probably intended.
Yeah. Hey,
well,
guess
that
what?
was anticlimactic
what?
right there.
You asked for the scorekeeper to watch you. You fucking bitch.
Yeah.
And now you get to go to whatever Trandoshans call hell.
Yeah, so I just learned about Scorekeeper when I was doing this mini lore video on Trandoshan's. Like, huh, they got a goddess they follow. Interesting.
Yeah, it's cool, right? It kind
Yeah,
of
it's awesome.
yeah, it makes them less the like just monster type and more like
Exactly. It's like part of their tribe.
Okay,
Yeah, exactly. It's cool.
what happens
like
now?
it. Trandoshans are cool. There can be cool light side Trandoshans too. And there's actually one in this game that you can get as a companion, but I won't say too much more
Interested in, right?
just to not spoil it. It's
Yeah,
not
we're
in this
going-
story.
We're going the killer route.
Interesting
Always killer
enough.
route.
I'm positively intrigued.
Yeah, my Mandalorian is
Please.
my bounty hunter is like, if you paid me, it's gonna happen no matter what that is.
That was disgusting.
You know.
You're not
So-
the person I thought you
If
From
were.
they
Bopulous
pay me-
Michael.
Yeah. Oh boy, here I go killing again.
40 sentimental.
Maybe you're right.
Like if you pay me to do good, I'll do good. That's the way I see it when I'm playing as a
Take our
bounty hunter.
body. We'll need it to turn in the bounty.
Mako.
Come on, let's grab the sponsor.
You got to get her a sweet set of armor.
Yeah,
Cheers.
it's kind of
Speaking
cute
I
too.
I definitely got to give Darth Hexit a better outfit. I don't like her default.
Can we all have companions right now?
No, it can only be a party of 4.
Okay.
This game is like easy mode. If you have a companion healing you, it's like impossible to die.
Yeah, that's one only complaint about this game. It's
Yeah.
way too easy.
Yeah.
I don't mind it because it's not that easy later on. Like some of the later planets are actually really difficult by yourself, and
But you can
things
just
like
kind of shut your brain
flashpoints.
off and like sprint through the game. If
I
like,
agree
you're-
with
Yeah.
you, yeah, but it's just like I have my Nintendo, Super Nintendo masochist in me, who played Castlevania too much and just like, I need challenge.
That's fair.
That's why I was saying Jedi Knight Jedi Academy is way harder than I remember it being. Like,
Oh, yeah,
I was like, holy
dude.
shit, this game is kicking my ass.
It's really hard. Like, but it's fun. That's one of the reasons why it's fun, though.
And it's like, because like, the Force Unleashed, you can just like sprint through that game relatively easily, except for fucking Kazan Paratus, that prick.
I hate him so much.
There's no excuse for that boss fight to be so hard.
I know, it's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous, but
It took me
I've been
like,
watching
no
the
joke, like 2
Jedi
hours to
Academy
beat that boss.
streams. We need to fucking install that mod this weekend.
Oh, for Jedi Knight Jedi Academy?
Yeah, because we gotta do that shit next weekend for July 4th. Even
Yeah, I
if
got
it's
nothing
just,
going
like,
on
6
July
of
4th
us.
either.
Like, that would still be fun as shit, even if it was only like 6 of us. Yo, Ben, you should do that, man.
Do what?
We're trying to do like a Jedi. We're just trying to play Jedi Academy for 4th of July, pretty much.
Oh.
Do
Yeah,
like a
I
little
have it on.
gauntlet.
I think I have it on Steam. I
Hey,
have all
fuck
Star
yeah.
Wars games. Yeah.
We're gonna have to install a mod, but it's really simple. Tad Larkin showed us how to do it.
You say
Otherwise,
that,
we're
but you
handling-
underestimate
do
my
mods.
stupidity.
Yeah.
Ah.
I think I can do it.
We can do it, yo. We should do that shit because
I used to run like Skyrim with like 300 mods.
Dude,
Hell
my
yeah.
I was just about to say my wife runs it with like 400, 500 mods.
Nice.
It's
yeah.
insanity.
So, dude, she can set it up for you even if you can't figure that shit out.
But it's so like emasculating to be like, but babe, could you set up my Star Wars game for me?
Wait, what level are we going to? 1 or 3?
One.
Yeah.
I believe one.
No, but I'm just saying, like, even if with just like 6 of us, it would be super fun. That game's so great. And
I think
like,
that like, if we like put some time into like announcing it, we definitely would be able to get more.
I mean, I've been trying to get people for fucking ever.
I know, man. I just got like I was really busy there for like that 1 month because I was like going back and forth to Colorado constantly.
I mean, that's fair. I've started that job too, so it's been
Yep.
keeping me fucking busy. But we should do it because everybody's got Monday off. So even if we did it like on Sunday, we could do it like late at night if we had to.
Dude, I'm
You know
really
what I mean?
hoping that here in
Yeah,
like
just
the next
if you don't
like-
mind, throw me the link to the mod. I'll install it. I'll see how it runs.
Hell yeah.
Oh, did we invite Ben to like the Creators Cantina thing?
I thought I did, but if I haven't, then you can definitely send like generate. I don't know if I have Ben's Discord, but you can definitely generate a link. I
sure,
set
for
it
sure.
so that any of the creators can generate links and send it to people.
Cool.
Yeah. Just to keep it going.
I just realized something. I'm so stupid, man.
What?
Anthravim is basically channeling Darth Malik with that little mouthpiece. I'm like, why does he look so familiar? I'm like, I know this guy.
That's me. That's Darth Matu.
Oh, Matu, yeah. Sorry. Looking at him, like he reminds me of a. It's that hair that drove me off. Like
It's because it is literally Malgus's mouthpiece.
Yeah, it's just Malik's lower jaw.
Are they related? Like your character and his? Are they like cousins or something?
No, I just like the whole like missing jaw thing because I think it makes like a
okay.
cool voice. So when I designed the character, like Darth Matu was with the Lost Tribe of the Sith during the Fate of the Jedi stuff. And
Oh, you
he
give him
was-
background too?
Yeah, he was.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
he was struck down by Darth Krayt during the whole Abeloth.
Hell yeah.
And during that, he got his jaw cut off. But his hatred kept him alive, so he goes on like a forced pilgrimage like Jason, so he can become
Yeah.
strong enough to kill Krayt.
Krayt is my favorite Sith villain, maybe second only to Exar Kun. Those
A
two
man
are
after my
the
own
I
heart.
really
devotees,
love him a
man.
lot.
A man after my own heart. You know, I fucking love Legacy. It's my favorite era
Oh,
of Star
dude,
Wars.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's
Krayt-
why I made Krayt his main villain. But
Hell
I
yeah.
so wanted to see glimpses of like Asherad Het and Kenobi show, but I knew we're not gonna
Yeah,
get
it
it.
wasn't gonna happen, but I would have loved it.
Oh man, such
It
a
would've been cool
fantastic
to see their
character.
duel.
And it's not even the badassery. It's just
maybe
like
in season 2. Season 2 is
there you
apparently
go.
they announced in
That-
season 2.
That's common. We need
So-
to teleport back to Nemro.
Oh, cool, cool.
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna
he
use this
doesn't get
as an opportunity to go eat a banana really quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah.
do it,
yeah.
sir.
Bananas and huts, the kind of mixes.
Yeah, that was the original premise of my channel, was that I was gonna do the lore videos from an in-universe perspective, and it was like Darth Matu's holocron, like way out, like he would have gotten back to the galaxy after Krayt had already died, and then from that
Nice.
perspective, you can examine the whole timeline. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you basically, as a presenter, you're speaking in universe as if you're like narrating the story, right?
Yeah, like the first half of my videos, I don't do them that way anymore just because I don't have the production value to do it the way that I want quite yet. Eventually I will.
I'd
But
like to see. Definitely, when I jump off, I'd like to see your content.
I mean, if you like it, let me know. But the first
Yeah.
half of my stuff, it's in character, but it's rough. Like the first couple of my videos are recorded on my phone.
Yeah, that's fine, man. It's like I realized just throwing ideas out there, people respond to it so much more than just like I've seen content with amazing production values and basically it's crap, is what I'm trying to say. And sometimes just when ideas come through, like you could have crappy video, but people just respond to it.
One day I'll bring Name Universe back, but I want the production value to make it legit. Like,
Yeah.
you know, one day.
Yeah, I did one video so far on the Tales of the Jedi. I'm trying to do the entire comic book series.
Oh,
I did the first one, and I did it not in universe really, but basically narrating the whole story as if it was like a pictorial storyline.
No, yeah, that's great. That's a fucking great idea, dude. Because that's one of the best Star Wars arcs, and it deserves more spotlight like that. Doing a motion comic for that is a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Kalish, I love it when we see Kalish.
Yeah.
I'm back.
That's
What did I
General
miss?
Grievous species.
Yeah, that's his uncle.
The guy that voices him is really famous, but I can never remember his name. He does so much stuff. He's in KOTOR.
Yeah. Yeah, because BioWare likes to reuse their like more popular voice actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's super recognizable.
I just can never remember his. I'm so bad with names.
They have some really badass artworks for Kalish on Wikipedia.
They really do. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
they're
man.
cool species.
You've seen the one with, like where I think it's Grievous in his like human form, and he's standing in the desert, like rocking one of those poles.
Yeah.
Fantastic artwork.
I just pictured him stripping the way you verbalized that.
Yeah.
Star Wars has the coolest aliens, though, like legit.
And Mass Effect, I would say. Rex is by far the best like support party member ever.
I love just like, dude, I would walk through the hangar and I would just go to talk to him just to go like Shepard Rex.
Yeah.
And
Rex is amazing.
Yeah. Krogan are cool.
Oh, dude, this is Wolfie Lauren in TCW. That's the same voice actor.
Oh shit. He voices
Yeah.
Wolfie. Oh, that's crazy.
Wolfie Lauren, yeah.
When the Trandoshan returns, I shall.
Doesn't he die on the Death Star?
I see we have a new.
I can't remember.
I have no
if he
idea.
died.
No idea.
He's in the Moth Council.
Yeah. But does he survive past the point, at least in Legends? I have no idea.
I can't remember. Yeah.
I've never been that familiar with like the Imperial hierarchy.
Apologize if I
Can't we kill this fucking slug? Like, can I sprinkle salt on him, please?
He just shrivels up.
Like, fuck this guy. Fucking Nemro.
Oh, wow,
I'm a goddamn Sith Lord, you son of a
I gotta
bitch.
select one of the rewards. Okay.
I love that like the character models are just skinny, tiny guy, regular guy, or just
Story
humongous.
Yeah, just like both obese and 7 feet tall.
The Star Wars nerd says that Moff does die.
He does
Oh,
die
he
on
does
the...
die.
Cool.
Ah, that sucks.
Thought so.
Here, you can use the statue,
I
Ben.
think he's the one of the few like redeemable Imperials because he's just like a soldier who follows orders.
He does all like I feel like he's one of the great examples of like how ideology can corrupt because he definitely starts off a super heroic figure and then he ends up basically like an imperial lackey by the time.
Yeah.
And it's like the tragedy is part of the greatness of his character, I feel like, because it really shows how like if you're gonna actually hold true to who you are, you can't necessarily just be like, all right, I'm just gonna do whatever I'm told.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, where'd Ben go?
Oh, we're
Oh,
traveling out of the.
I got distracted doing my Stargate thing.
I got distracted watching it. Goddamn.
Oh, somebody's flying around.
Yeah, I
These
want it, but
boots,
it's like,
they're the shit.
I feel
it's like 3
jealous.
million credits.
I'm just like drooling.
one day.
One day.
Matt, I feel like you
Holy
can
shit.
buy it. I feel like you just need the credits.
I have like 2,000 credits or something because
My
like
problem is that I blow my credits on like stupid shit on the galactic market.
How much does it cost to get it? I feel like I can spot you the money.
It's a couple million, dude. It's a lot. Let me
I feel
see.
like I got that between a couple
maybe
characters.
not. Maybe not. Next time.
What is it under again? Under Legacy? I can't remember.
The
Other?
general or something.
Oh,
think it-
that quest is right near us. Okay, that's cool.
I think that you're about to leave the planet.
I am?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I forgot I can get HK51.
Wait, like just off the market, or did you have that like from like a perk?
No, I have it with all my characters because I completely forgot about that. How do I
Did I
get
get a
him?
purple crystal? Did I buy this?
How do I unlock you, HK51?
No, that's purple. I feel like I bought a pink crystal off of the market.
I don't remember where the rocket boots are, like at all.
Hey, I'll look really quick. Let's see here.
Oh, there's a side mission in there.
Abilities.
Is it under
Legacy.
Legacy perks? Like, what is it under?
Ooh, thank you. Actually, do you want to bring me down one more?
Okay, so the main mission is
Yeah.
where?
Bring me down just one more. Yeah. Thank you.
What am I missing here?
I'm so lost trying to figure this out, man. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Oh, character perks. There we
Just,
go.
can you just bring me down one more?
That's where I was fucking it up.
I don't get it.
Jeff, what's going on, my dude? Welcome back to the stream.
If you press Y, it goes into Legacy, and you can open up like a thing where you can buy like perks that go across all of your characters, basically.
Okay, and you said that it's 2 million credits.
I don't even know where to find it. I'm
Here,
trying
I'll
to
look
find
really-
it, but
I'll
I
look
can't
for it
find
really
it now.
fast. I think it's an
It's under-
other.
Rocket Boost, 2 million credits. Yes, I just found it. Holy shit, that was an ordeal.
Here, let me
Yeah.
go. I'm gonna go look at my other character really quick and see if I have enough credits to float you.
I mean, you don't have to, man. I feel bad. I always feel bad taking.
Let Daddy take care of you.
I mean, I always feel bad, like I'm.
It's not as bad as that one time that I bought you Mandalorian armor as a gift, and then we sent it to the wrong
Sorry.
character.
Trying to figure out what am I
what?
supposed to do.
You don't remember that?
No.
Yeah, I
Activate.
bought you like some Mandalorian armor, and I thought that if I bought it on a Republic character, I could still send it to your Imperial character, and it turns out that I couldn't.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's class specific.
Oh, damn. So your Republic character has Mandalorian armor.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
do you guys think that Starkiller can beat Revan? Probably not. Like, I mean, like the character of Starkiller in the game is probably not representative of like how powerful he actually is. Like,
if
IRL.
see, I take the opposite stance. I think that it is, but I think that
but it's so
he's not
universe
very-
breaking for that to be the case.
I don't think, because I think that he's not very highly trained.
But Matthew, he's pulling down Star Destroyers, my man. I know it was already falling. I know.
Like Luke does stuff like that too. Like I think Vader.
But Luke's like the end product of the chosen one.
I think what's more lore breaking is the way they ended the first game. I think that was the big issue, is that if they were gonna do something like that, what they should have done instead of
What's up, John? Welcome back.
the Emperor himself and like defeating Vader, they should have had that attack on the meeting of the rebellion go down, and then Starkiller has to hold off the entire strike force by himself, culminating in him fighting Vader and then losing. And then that would have been like, because that would have made sense, because then Vader would have ultimately remained stronger, which he is. Like, I don't contest, like, Vader and other similar characters would be stronger than Galen.
Not to interrupt your train of thought, but can you tell me what my character's name is on the Sith side?
Oh yeah. Athovim.
Okay.
ATHOVIM.
Who Jeff asks who could be a great live action Starkiller. So live action Starkiller is actually played. It would be played by the guy who played him in the game.
Yeah, Sam Worthington. It's they did facial mapping, so it's the same guy.
Yeah.
100%. And he's used to doing physical stuff. He's done action movies before. He's done all kinds of stuff like that. So he's a good actor.
He got stabbed to death in The Mist.
Yeah, The Mist is good. Yeah, he's like a bit part in that.
I fucking love that movie. The movie's great.
Couple of missions here.
Oh, what?
Return to Faharasa's palace. That's where we gotta go next.
Sorry,
yes,
my
sir.
desktop audio muted for some reason. I don't know why that was. So you guys are back now.
Okay.
Everybody missed my rant about whatever it was that we were talking about.
Whatever it was we were talking about. No, I think that it just muted like randomly.
Hmm.
Where's his palace? Is it the chemical marsh?
Harada's palace. Yeah, the hot joint.
Is it the chemical marsh? I don't think I have that shit.
No, I teleported near. You could see me on the map.
Oh, okay. Do you guys want to invite me back to the party really quick?
That's right by.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got you. That's right by.
I'm gonna zip back
That's
and
right.
see how long you guys. Were
You're
muted
not
for.
even that far. Oh no, I see it now.
You see me? Okay, I'll wait.
It just took a second to update.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh, I figured out why it muted you guys. Because Shift M is my hotkey for muting my desktop audio, and Shift M is how you bring up like your galaxy map to fly your ship. That's why.
Oh, I got
makes
email.
sense. You've got mail. Can I eat this Gamorrean? while
They
we're
gave me
here?
$22 for it. I don't know what this is.
Give you 22 fun bucks.
$22, yeah.
Okay, where are you guys? Okay, you guys are both at
Yeah, right next to
Rusty
the,
Art Speeders. Okay, I'm
Rusty
on my
Art
way.
Speeder.
Wait, oh no, wait, I gotta check my mail first.
You've got mail.
Yes.
Let's go.
John, let me know if you
kill
can
Hart.
hear them now. You should be able to. I don't know why I didn't think about that. That was already hotkey to be something else. I remember when I made that hotkey like on my Stream Deck, I was like, I feel like that belongs to something else, but I'm gonna make it that anyways. Okay, Rust Yard. I'm on my way, and I'm on my way with 4 million credits for the boys, I believe. Yeah.
What are we gonna do with 4 million credits?
You guys think there's aliens out there that like
Yes.
if you smoked them you would get high?
Like their bodies, like if they got cremated, everyone would get high.
Yeah, like if you like ground them up into powder or something.
Well, aren't there a lot of Native American cultures believe that psychotropic plants like embed spirits and creatures from the parallel dimensions in them?
Oh,
It's a
I
spiritual.
believe that, my friend.
a
I've done
spiritual
enough
thing.
of that shit to fucking believe the same thing. Let me tell you, I've seen some shit.
Hmm.
So, like, I believe that. That's why I'm like, I
Okay.
wonder if there's like an alien out there with an anatomy where if you like took a human and ground them up into powder and they smoked it, it would get them high. I bet you there is.
Thank you,
All right,
sir.
Ben,
I really
I just
appreciate
gave you
it.
2 million credos, and then I'm gonna give.
Are you a billionaire? Are you like Donald Trump of?
I probably
what?
have 1 billion credits across all my characters, probably.
He's giving us a small loan of $1 million.
Yeah. This is like pocket change, like I lost, like walking on the street.
I'm gonna give you.
Do we have to
some of that
support your
back.
campaign now?
Yeah. Yes. I'm running for emperor.
You're running for emperor.
What is the guy's name who played Starkiller from the game? It's Sam
Sam
Witwer.
Worthington. Sam Witwer, yeah, that's what it is. Sam.
John says an alien made of cocaine.
Yeah, exactly. Is there an alien made of cocaine? I don't
Alien
know.
made of
But
cocaine.
if there is, would I smoke it? Yeah, probably. I probably would. All right, don't judge me.
Did you guys know Sam Witwer is he's a huge D&D nerd?
Yeah,
I would
he's
believe
really.
it. I feel like a
He
lot of
a
people
lot
probably
of
would.
book
Like,
of
yeah.
the Arcana or something like the history of Dungeons and Dragons. He co-wrote the book. It's amazing, man.
oh damn! I didn't
Wait.
realize he was like that into it.
I need to buy rocket boots. How the fuck
Oh
do I
yeah,
do
but you guys buy those rocket boots really quick.
that? I was about to say.
RNGesus, Barb's Basement royalty. He's the boy of the week. RNGesus, boy of the week. Welcome back,
We
my
gotta
friend.
go to Cartel Market, right?
No, you go
No,
hit
Press
Y.
Y. Yeah.
Press Y.
I think it's
Okay.
an other.
Battle crew medals.
How do I activate it though? I don't
It's
see it in
it'll
my-
be in your vehicles. Like so, go up to like your
Vehicles,
P for abilities.
locations, operations, Fallen Empire, Flashpoint. Oh, that's too many. When I pressed Y, there's way too much stuff.
so when you
okay,
hit
so-
Y on go to global unlocks and go to other, and then you're gonna see
mean-
like the convenience tab. and you can
Convenience.
unlock rocket boots for just a light $2 million.
Operations, companions.
Just remember too that we're Sith Lords, so you know they fly now.
Shit, sorry, give me a second. This is super confusing.
No good. You're good.
Yo, RN Jesus, what's up, brother?
Must be good not getting lost. Dude, I mean, I don't know what the deal was with that course.
What are they called?
Dude, it was
I'll just
impossible.
type it.
They're called rocket boots.
Rocket boots.
Rocket boost.
Rocket boost.
Sorry.
Oh, rocket. Nope, that doesn't help.
So press Y, and then you want to click on character. You want to go to global unlocks.
Global unlocks. In
Go
the
to other.
left-hand tab.
Yes,
Yeah.
global unlocks. Under
One second.
global unlocks, go to other.
Global
Sawyer, welcome back to the
unlocks.
chat, my friend.
Global unlocks. I see Fallen Empire, Flashpoint, Companions, Player versus Player, Legacy, Events.
When you press Y, a legacy, you want to go to legacy.
Oh, Legacy. Okay, 1 second. Sorry. Shit. Okay, Legacy. Advancement, Galactic Seasons, Alignment, Currency, Level,
Convenience. It's gonna be on the right hand side.
Convenience. Oh, okay, I gotta press on Legacy, duh.
Yep.
And I gotta go to Convenience. Where's my Convenience?
I'll be right back. Now it's my turn to go pee.
I see Advancements, Galactic Seasons, Alignment, Currency, Level.
Here, Ben, if
login
if
reward.
I DM you my phone number, do you want to just text me a photo of what you're looking at?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll just do that.
yeah. Sorry, I'm being just... It's a little intimidating.
No worries. Let me see here. Okay. Rocket boost. Star Wars nerd. Thank you, my friend.
Okay, let me take a picture.
We're just doing some light tech work here.
Work.
I'm opening up way too many menus right now. Rocket boost in this game. It's like a cheat. You can use them anywhere. Like, you know, like there's some areas that you can't use your vehicle. You can use your rocket boost wherever.
All right, I'm gonna text you the picture right now.
Okay. I'm gonna save you my phone as Watto.
What? That's amazing. All right. Republic credits are no good here.
Also, I love that thought process. It's like you can't go to like a bank and get it converted. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah. Look, the whole shtick with Tatooine being a slave planet was just so ridiculous to me. Like, come on,
All right,
dude,
I'm back.
really? Wait, so it's
Ben,
rocket boots. It's not rocket boots.
Yeah,
Ben,
rocket
scroll
boost.
up on that menu that you're on.
BOOST.
What? What I have to scroll?
Like on the left hand side, like scroll
Yes.
up.
Where it was saying legacy, I got to scroll up.
Yeah, so I can see that you were in. Oh, you scroll
I was
down to
in
like the
Legacy.
legacy tab. I see what happened. Scroll up and just like click on the global unlocks. I'm just gonna send you a video of me doing this. Eddie,
I
what's
gotta
going on,
figure
my
it out.
dude? I hope that your trip's been going all right. All right, here I'm just gonna send you a straight video of me doing this. Boom.
Man,
Yeah,
I feel like
so,
it's
Here.
That
like it's
moment,
all
you
you.
know, when your bladder is like absolutely as full as it possibly can be, and then you empty it. I think that's probably one of the best feelings of the history, of the face of the planet. Just saying.
This is gonna be like a weird comparison, but when I was a teenager, I was hanging out of my sister's car when she was doing donuts in a parking lot like an idiot, and I ended up getting flung out of the car and like hit the ground super hard and like gash open my elbow to the point where you could see the bone.
Holy shit! Bro.
And so when I went to the doctor, like they like injected like this like some numbing stuff. Like it was like a syringe they injected into me. And like the immediate feeling of like the pain going away. Best experience I've ever had.
I bet, dude. That's wild. Damn, that's wild as fuck.
Yeah.
You got flung out of a car, sir.
That was the most random thing I've ever heard. Hey, we were talking about the best feelings we've ever had. That's like when you're like in excruciating pain and like blood's dripping out of your elbow, and then some nurse is like, "Hey, I'm gonna take this pain all away." It doesn't result in my immediate death, you know.
That's nice.
And Eddie, thank you for the congrats on the 26K, man. It's ludicrous. I don't understand.
Reputation, global unlocks.
Yeah, then global unlocks. It should.
That's
Then,
the thing. I don't see it. Global unlocks.
global unlocks.
It might be. Maybe it's a subscriber thing.
I don't
Maybe.
know that. I don't know. Did you find yours, Matt?
Yeah, I got my rocket boots.
Okay.
I got rocket boots. See?
I feel
I'm a
bad
Sith
that
that
Ben's being
flies
left
now.
out of this.
I fly now.
They fly
Yeah,
now.
I'm gonna give me just one more minute. If I don't find it, I'll just keep.
No
running.
worries, man. We'll just sit here and shoot the
sorry.
shit.
I'm just gonna do an. Oh,
I mean, John, I can come up with more random stories if that's what you want. I have to like here. I'll think about like a really weird one. Give me a second.
all right. Here's the most random thing that you can possibly hear. Okay. Are you ready for it?
Go for it.
The raspberry taste, the artificial raspberry taste in chocolate and other things comes from the anal gland of beavers.
Why did you do that to me? Yeah. why did you ruin that for me?
I have to know, so too does the world.
Why? You just ruined that for me.
I
God
don't
damn
need
it.
that shit anymore either.
John, let's get this guy to 50K. He deserves it. Thank you, man. Thank you, my dude. 50K by Christmas, dude. I think it might happen faster than that. Is
Bro,
my
by
assumption.
Thanksgiving, at least, if not.
So I went back and like looked at our analytics, and I saw that like because like Zach and I started when we started doing like the channel together, and we started, uploading shit daily and then live streaming and all that other stuff. We started doing that like April 5th. So from April 5th, we had like 1,300 subscribers to now we have 26,000. That's like fucking
wild.
insane for like to think about that. Like I don't understand it.
That's awesome, though.
And then
hit the 4 million.
Carpathia says, "I'll still slurp it up." That's ruined that that flavoring for me. But
I don't have raspberry that much anymore either. Like I can't. After I learned that, I was like, "What? Excuse you?" They're like, "Yeah." Like, not even kidding.
by the 4th of
was like-
July, I don't know if that part's gonna happen. But we've been getting like 1,000 like every few days or so. Is sort of been like the what's been going on. But yeah, I don't want to count any of my eggs before they hatch. Is my whole thing. Hi, Brian's wife, XD. Yeah.
What does
She's now a
XD
mod
mean?
too. She's on the mod team, Eddie.
Yeah. Anal glands of beavers. They have legit farms where they raise beavers and milk their anal glands for industrial use.
Yeah,
all
guys, sorry,
that's
I'm not finding
awful.
it. I don't think I have it.
No worries, man.
My
Whenever
bad.
you subscribe, we'll test that theory whether or not it's a subscription only thing. It's
For
always
a
like the
second, I was
convenience
like,
and
we're
shit that they
gonna,
get rid
we're
of.
gonna test if you can milk a beaver's anal gland.
No, no, Matt.
It's like, I'm sure that you can. I mean, how else would they get it?
Welcome to the dictatorship. Did you know
I
that the
feel
center of the
deprived
galaxy
right now,
tastes like
man.
raspberries and smells like rum? How would anyone know that?
What is it?
John saying that the center of the galaxy smells like raspberries and tastes like rum. How? How would they know that?
That is a very good question. Do they have like, I just picture like, you know how Dr. Farnsworth in Futurama
Yes,
has that smelloscope?
the smell-o-vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just picture that they just have like a tastoscope at NASA, and they're just like, yo, that tastes like shit. Like, yo,
Jeff
Jupiter
is up
tastes
next.
like
Why'd you
straight
time out
fart.
Eddie? I mean, Eddie, why'd you time out Jeff? Don't time out Jeff.
Wait, Jeff? Why did Jeff get time?
Why'd you time out Jeff?
Who's Jeff?
They sent a robot over there to... Jeff's one of the chatters. Eddie
Is
just
Jeff-
timed him out for some reason.
Jeff's a robot who went to the center of the galaxy. To
And he tasted beaver anal glands.
How did he get there that fast for us to? How did he transmit the information back? I have so many questions.
Yeah. How do I untime out? I have no idea, buddy. I barely understand what's happening on YouTube at this point.
I'm such a troglodyte. I'm just happy that I can press the buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like I gotta take the elevator.
Finally
always
got a
the
new
elevator.
phone today. For 6 months,
what's
struggling
it?
with my network.
What's up?
Level 2.
Level 2. I got a new. I'm
What
just,
did you get?
a Galaxy S22, I think it is.
Nice.
Dude, but I'm a troglodyte. I was just like, look, I want a phone that fucking works. And the guy was like, okay, then don't buy a shit one. And I
That's
was
why.
like,
That's why
okay.
you gotta get an iPhone, my man.
I mean, this one should be all right.
Look, I'm just gonna say it. Every single Android phone I've ever had has sucked absolute shit. No, but that's not totally true. I had a Google Pixel 1, best phone I've ever had. It worked every single time I turned
He
it
tried to sell me on
on.
a Pixel 6. You telling me I should have got one?
No. So like the second Pixel that I had it for like 3 or 4 months, and like when I would plug it in, like the phone would get like molten hot, like it'd be like 140 degrees, and it would tell me like my phone was overheating, and I took it into Verizon, and they were like, you got to give me that phone, like you can't take that phone out of here because they're like the battery's gonna explode, like the back end of the battery was like
Holy
bad.
shit.
Eddie
Yeah,
Team
wasn't there a
Android, get
case
out
of
of here.
somebody dying from that too?
Yeah, there's like the Samsung phones were blowing up. I think. Okay, we're supposed to go to the next
Yeah.
one. But
I'm following Mr. Card.
so I tried to get away from like iPhones for a while because I was like, all anti-Apple because you know how it is. But I got an iPhone 7 after like my Pixel 2 was like trying to blow my dick off, and I was like, oh holy shit, this thing just works every time I turn it on. Great.
I used to have an iPhone until the iPhone 4.
Dude,
I dropped
that's
a
so
50
long
weight
ago.
on.
It was like 15 years ago at this point.
I was in the gym. I had that phone for like, seriously, like 5 years. And then I was in the gym and I dropped a 50-pound weight on it. And I was like, oh,
Okay, man. All right. We all know that you can
got
lift a
Han
lot of
Solo
heavy
here.
weights. All right.
50 pounds is heavy.
Look,
Wait,
I was
what?
trying to be modest. I was trying to make you feel better by saying it was heavy. But
I was about to be like, what? I used to be ashamed of.
you know I'm a weightlifting boy.
Yeah.
Down with iPhone, long live Android. I mean,
That's what
if
I
you got an
got.
Android, it's not gonna be long lived, brother. That's all I'm saying. I'm such an asshole. Matt's like, I got this new phone. I'm pretty hyped on it. I'm like, you shouldn't be.
No, I mean, I'm just happy that I have a working cellular device again.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, that's all I really give a shit about, if I'm being honest. If it lasts for a year, as long as I don't have to fucking stress about it. Like, I've been literally stressing about it nonstop for like 6 months. Haven't really had a working phone number for like 6 months, pretty much.
Yeah.
I've had 5 phones in 6 months. Like, that's how
Dude,
bad it's
how?
been. Because T-Mobile sucks, that's why. And I had a shit phone. I had a OnePlus, and they kept sending me these refurbished pieces of shit that literally, as soon as I turned them on, they would break.
That sounds right. John, I don't understand the big battle. It's really just preference. That's really all it comes down to.
Yeah, really. End of the day. The camera, the thing that sold me on this one was the camera he showed me was absolutely outstanding. Like like you could shoot film on it if you get a gimbal. Like
Yeah.
it's
The
really
cameras are
fucking cool.
ridiculous on these phones.
Yeah, it's crazy when you think about it because you used to need like a whole set to get that kind of quality, and now you just got it in your pocket.
I'm sure I can feel that if my wife is still watching the stream, when you mention gimbals, I can feel that she was like, "Oh no,"
He's gonna start.
because I fucking hate gimbal operators. They're like my worst enemy. I hate them so much.
Why?
Because here's the thing about gimbal operators is they think that because they have a stabilized camera that makes them good at like composing a shot and filming something. So they just wave that shit around and they're like, it's in there somewhere. Like the editor can just slow-mo this shit. Compose the shot, shoot with purpose. Find the subject that you want to film. Don't hit record until you're ready to
Agreed.
film something. So every gimbal operator I've ever met has always been like some guy with like a high and tight haircut. He's got a perm up top, and he's wearing, like, Adidas shoes, like, on a professional set. And he's like, oh, I'm going to just flip this shit around. I'm like, fuck you, man.
What do you wear on a professional set? Just out of curiosity.
I just wear, like, a flannel and some khakis.
You wear, like, what kind of shoes do you wear?
I usually like my Doc Martens or something.
Okay, so like decent.
Yeah, just look like professional is like my whole
Yeah.
thing. And then
So, like,
Kylie says she's the best gimbal operator there is. And it's because I like just mentally abused her until she filmed what I wanted her to film. I'm like, I'm not sitting through this 10-minute long clip. It's just not happening. Like, find the thing you want to film first.
No, I dig that. I feel like what you just stated, I'm not a film guy by any means, but that sounds pretty professional to me.
It's like, I'll get off that subject because I will just rant about it. Kylie knows I'm such an asshole about it.
There's nothing wrong with talking about what you love.
She'll show me like a gimbal shot. Like if I see like that we have like an edit or something like that that has gimbal footage in it, I'm like, fuck this person immediately. And then
like, what
Eddie
an
asked you,
asshole.
Matthew, how's the new job going?
Oh, dude, it's been going good, but I've been exhausted. I feel good now, but that's because I went to bed when I got home last night at about 7:30 and I slept 13 hours.
That's insanity.
I've just been going really hard. It's like, so like my company owns like half of this city, but that city is extremely poor and extremely neglected. Like I did a walk around of the neighborhood when I got there, like the first day pretty much. And it's so neglected that the sidewalks have turned into sand in places. Like you can see
Level
like
one.
the chunks of sidewalks. You know what I mean? It's like, and so basically like everybody's poor as shit. It was neglected as shit. People haven't gotten stoves in like 6 years. And at the same time, they also are really behind on their rent because of the whole COVID thing, but the moratorium ended. So we sent out like 2,000 eviction notices at once.
Oh, brutal.
So pretty much like the entire city's just been coming into the office to dump their shit on my head. And like, I can't fault them. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they're not wrong to
but
be
you're the
upset.
guy that's getting dunked on for it.
Yeah, it's just really exhausting. Like I you know, to like remain professional because they do have a right to be upset and to like still try to do your job. It takes a like maybe it's just because I'm old as fuck now and I'm not
Old
a
as
hard-nosed
fuck. Get outta
teenager
here.
anymore.
Get old as fuck.
But like I realize now that like my energy's finite. Like I have like emotional and mental energy.
Oh yeah.
And like it takes a lot of it, dude. I get
Like when
tired of
when
shit.
you're young, you can just be out there like going like working 16-hour days nonstop.
I can't do that anymore.
older
if
you
I had
get,
to do
it's
this
like,
for
yeah.
16 hours a day, I would blow my fucking brains out.
Yeah.
Thank God this company is really reasonable. The guy that owns it knows what's up. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
it's easy to deal with. And it's also really nice too because we are actually doing our job now and we're making a difference. So like we're getting these people stoves. We're like when I got there, it looked like a ruin. Like it literally was overgrown. Like we've scheduled landscaping. They've been doing it. Like so like slowly but surely we'll make it better. You know. And that
And
way,
Eddie
to
says, "You're
Nemral's
not old.
Bazaar."
You're wise."
yeah, if that's what you call it, I guess.
Eddie's being very kind.
yeah.
Hey guys, Nemral's Bazaar.
Okay.
Nemrose Bazaar, got it.
I feel like Ben carries himself younger than we do.
Probably. I don't know. All right.
What's that?
Ben,
You're a lot.
like-
Ben, I was gonna say, I feel like you carry yourself a lot more young than we do. We're just like beating down.
You know what? I'm
horses.
I'm gonna be 41 on July 9th. I feel like a 16-year-old boy, dude.
I hope I
Like,
get there.
I don't
Yeah.
know if it's like 10 plus years of working in a retailer store, like managing a comic book / video game store, just still rocking video games like there is no tomorrow. Something
sounds
about me,
really
like I feel like I'm meant like emotionally stunted 16-year-old. Like I don't know what
I
it is.
don't think you're emotionally stunted, dude. You seem like you got your shit together.
Oh shit! That actually, I was supposed to go and pick up my monthly pulls from the comic shop, and I did not do that.
That's
Yeah,
dope,
man.
though. How's
Yeah,
that?
I only
running
collect
like a
manual
comic shop?
volumes now, like hardcovers. I used to do those single issues. I'm not in it anymore, man. It's so much. I don't
Storage.
know. It takes too much.
I still get single issues like a lunatic.
Oh, Carpathia says most gimbal users don't know how to balance a camera. Isn't that the point of a gimbal? Is to
That's
balance
the
it?
whole fucking point. But you would be surprised by how many people are like, "Look, I got a gimbal and I got an iPhone full of EDM music. I'm gonna just wave this shit around and blow out my lower spine." Let's not get back on this because I'm just gonna get mad.
Ah, I got a gun. Johnny's got a gun.
Every time you level up, I just immediately break out my Darth Malgus statue.
All right, it tells me access escrow. Click on this to transfer your escrow account into your local balance. What does that mean?
Are you looking at like your banking app or?
Well, that's
Yo,
weird.
I probably got like another hour. You two can chooch. Get him off of Nahana and keep going. But
Yeah, I got about maximum half an hour in me. To be
No
honest
worries,
with you.
guys. No worries.
okay, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Let's get you
Unity.
off. Let's get you off the planet.
Get you off
Yeah,
world for
let's-
sure.
Let's keep it Soviet.
Yeah.
No democracy in this one.
Well, I just gotta because the wife wants to go to bed and the apartment is small, so it's fucking. I'm getting a 2-bedroom when I move. I tell you what, and I'm gonna have a room just so that I can close the door and like stuff a blanket underneath it and fucking scream when I play video games.
There you go.
That's what she wants to, so you know.
That's like the good thing about like
make
our
her
setup at
very
our
happy.
house is that
I got some Talon carded pants in there.
hell yeah.
Oh, damn,
Kylie's
yeah.
office is upstairs and she can like do her stuff up there, and I'm all the way in the basement.
Right, yeah, and
I've been
like,
sequestered down here.
right, and then you got your shared space where you guys can like hang out and do your thing when you watch movies or
Yeah.
whatever.
Alright. Yeah, now we can escape. It looks like I have a mission in my log. It says escaping Nar Shadda.
I
take
think that
Albay's
was.
body.
We have to go
I-
back to Nemro. I'm pretty sure.
I
And
literally watched
complete
an
a
Oreo
quest.
about like 2 hours ago. What does that mean, John? Literally
Take the
watched an
shuttle
Oreo
to-
2 hours ago.
A video about what?
That's a weird autocorrect.
Wait, a video about what?
Plo
Yeah, now
Koon
we can
beating
escape.
Yoda. What's like the context of them dueling?
Who dueling?
Plo Koon and Yoda.
Dude, Yoda would stomp. Why is that's even a debate? That's a debate. Plo Koon is like he's impressive, but he's not that impressive. I mean, come on, it's Yoda.
Best member of the Jedi Council, Jarl Poof, the throat goat.
wait a second. This dude is rocking
yeah.
ATST. What?
Yeah, you can get like some pretty cool vehicles. You can get like tanks.
No.
And yeah.
That was a rumor going around in the game. What are you talking about, Star Wars nerd? Confused here.
I'm gonna ride on your spaceship because I'm pretty sure that I can. If I remember right.
I don't know if like you
I
can walk
just
into
want
other
to be-
people's.
I think he
ships.
has to go in first. I'm pretty sure. But I think you can. I think I did before.
Don't mind me, guys. I'm just barreling through here.
You guys want to try to do the? Oh, he doesn't have a ship yet.
No,
I
he's
don't
just
have
getting
a
off
ship.
world.
I'm a
Yeah,
noob.
he has to go to Drum and Koss.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Let's for sure get you to
Alright.
Drum and Koss.
Hatta, Imperial Fleet.
To the fleet. The shuttle takes off.
Where should I go? The fleet?
The
Yeah, I
fleet,
believe you're supposed to go to the fleet.
Oh, cool.
It's not even stated
Oh,
that he
crap.
beat him. Like, what's the context? Oh, in training. Okay, John's saying that in training he beat him. But I mean, wouldn't Yoda have been like?
Yoda was severely holding back. Like he's.
Wouldn't
teaching,
Yoda
he's
be like
not-
800 when Plo Koon was like a Padawan?
It's not even that. Like he's teaching. Like you don't. So that's something that is big at boot camp, and like they teach you that too. Is like there are moments when they have to kick your ass because losing is in part a way to learn, and when you lose in a controlled environment, it's a way to learn without dying. But at the same time, you don't fully like digest stuff unless you win too. So there's like things in boot camp that are specifically designed for you to
Ooh, I
win
got
at.
items.
Mm-hmm.
Mako combat. Oh, I got stuff for my companion. Word. Wait, where can
Oh,
I
Jesus.
select my companion?
Ben, you surprised me. I didn't realize they were right next to me.
Where are you? I don't even know where you are.
You might
Yeah,
be in a
I'm
different
standing right
instance
here.
than us, I'm
Did
assuming.
you guys take the shuttle? I'm in the shuttle bay. Did you guys fast travel?
No, we're
Yeah.
just in the shuttle bay. I think that you're just in a different
Oh, son
instance
of
than
a
us.
bitch. Yeah, I am.
And Kylie, I'm not that new to streaming, okay? I've been doing it for a little while here. Yoda was able to dodge attacks from 80 Galia, Plo Koon, Saucy Tin without attacking or moving a meter, was casually dancing around them. Think of this as form as Shadow Hunter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if Plo Koon won, it's because Yoda let him win for the sake of the lesson, especially if they were training.
Who
Like,
won,
100%.
Palpatine or Windu? I honestly, I've always been confused by
Palpatine.
that.
Palpatine. He threw that fight 1000%. And it's even more reinforced when you like. I've been listening to the Plagueis audiobook while I've
It's
been at work.
Plagueis, and you know that, okay?
Well, Plagueis, whatever the fuck his name is.
It's said in the movie, all right. It's said out loud.
It's even reinforced in that book at the very beginning of that book when Plagueis first overtakes his own master, and when Sidious kills Plagueis, and he's talking about his foresight. He's talking about how if even somebody breathed differently, it would have shifted the complete outcome. Like, it had to be absolutely perfect or it never would have happened. And I feel like that's what a lot of people don't understand is like, that's why he threw that fight. Because, and like, it's very clearly conveyed in the cinematography too, because it's framed. That fight is framed so that the moment Anakin walks in the door, he does not see anything other than a very angry Mace Windu advancing on a helpless old man. And like, it's played out that way. There's even a moment that's very clearly in close-up portrayed in the movie where Palpatine, he's like going like, please don't kill me, and like
He's really hamming it up in that scene too.
yeah, and like when Anakin cuts off his arm, there's this brief moment where he smiles. And that's not the face of a man who is in excruciating pain. That's the face of a man who in that moment knows that all of his hard work just paid off and he won. And it's like pure, complete elation. It's literally like one frame where this little smile, and it's a testament to Ian McDermott that he can convey that type of thing through his just facial features. You know what I mean?
Plagueis
I'm
versus
standing in front of
Malgus.
a guy here which
All right,
said
let's
Flashpoint.
do
We're not
this.
doing Flashpoint, right?
No, let's do it because
Wait, what's
this
up?
is probably enough. We should do this and then get off, is what I think.
I'm gonna go back to the
Because-
fleet. I went to Drummond Koss. Plagueis
It-
versus Malgus. I think that it would probably be Malgus because the Force was just more wild back then.
I mean,
So
that's true too.
What are we doing?
All right, so here's what I say, boys. With three of us, this flashpoint will probably take like 45 minutes, and it'll get us to Drummond Koss. I say that's where we call it. Me and Brian did this flashpoint last time, but we didn't really focus on the story. We kind of bullshitted the whole time.
I mean,
Yeah, I
what
did
else
it
is
with
new?
my other character, so I know the story here. I can just zoom through it.
You just want to skip it then?
Yeah, screw it.
All right, so the shuttle's back this way.
Yeah, I've seen the storyline. It's the ship, there's a little fight with the Jedi general, and then
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we
it's-
did
it
do that
was
last
whatever.
time.
Meh.
Sure, let's just get Ben to Drummond Koss,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds good.
the Coruscant of the Sith Empire.
But yeah, Sidious through that fight, he did exactly what he had to do, because that's one of his like inherent gifts is foresight. So he had foreseen what was needed to make Anakin fall, and he did exactly what was necessary to make sure that happened.
Ooh, I was inside that Twi'lek there for a second.
The power of perception, man. It's like I embraced my prequel storytelling a lot more since 1999, but from the beginning to this point, it is so hard for me to accept Vader as this Anakin, which is like, you get your main game and then you get like add-on content, and same with the Emperor as a Palpatine. I still, in my kid's eye, I still view him just as the Emperor and just as Vader, and the rest are just these other characters. It's like it's DLC for your main game if you want to check it out. Like it's a weird feeling, man.
It's so interesting to hear that perspective because I
Yeah.
was born in 1990, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of like in the middle. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, exactly.
I was like in the prequel audience, I guess, is what I'm
Exactly.
saying.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't really come to appreciate them all the way until I was a little bit older. Like the first one came out when I was 9, so I was.
That was the ideal time to watch it because when you have a child's mind and you're just sponge it up and enjoy it on its own terms and you don't try to break everything apart. For me, it was just a hard watch, man. I remember when I was going to theater here in Times Square in New York City, and I don't know why I remember this dude, man. I'm walking into a theater with my younger brother. He's 12. I'm not, turning on 19. And this weird-looking guy is standing with these two kids. And as I'm walking into my auditorium, he stares right at me. He just like finds me with his eyes, and he says, "Oh my God, dude! It is the best Star Wars movie. It's even better than Return of the Jedi." And something inside me just broke a little. I'm like, this dude is bullshitting so hard. Like, why is he doing that? He's like convincing myself or him. And
Yeah,
when I
it-
go to see it, and when I start watching it, like from the moment that Qui-Gon Jinn just opens his yapper until the credits roll in that movie, I just had this sinking feeling. It's like, oh man, I'm not digging it. It's just not for me. Like nothing sticks in this movie. Even like the Amaze Balls battle at the end, which nobody will ever question. Unless you're mental, dude. Like the Darth Maul duel is immaculate. Even that just couldn't save the whole experience. I just came out so deflated. I'm like, ah, man, come on. And then
Wow.
episode 2, like I'm enjoying it a lot more. And
The
they have
first
to like,
half of that movie is the best buddy cop movie ever. I wish they had just stuck with that the whole time.
and then
Episode
and then
2
they
is probably
throw the
my second to
curveball
least favorite
in
movie.
part 2 with Yoda. I'm like, come on, dude. Yoda doesn't fight. He's not a fighter. But then you're in the nerd is still like geeking
I
out.
agree so much.
He's not a fighter.
It goes
bro. Like,
against
he's
Yoda's
just-
character completely.
He's a crazy goblin. He's just like and the fart and just gives you a piece of wisdom and forget you. That's it.
He's a crazy
I don't know.
goblin.
I'm ranting.
No,
My
it's
record.
it's cool to hear it, dude, because like it just puts things into perspective, you know? Because
Yeah.
this story has been going on for so long now that
Yeah.
there's like waves of
Multi-generational.
people that get into it, you know? And it's like
Yeah.
almost like I wonder if there's gonna be sequel fans in the future that are sitting and listening to me basically saying the same shit that you're saying.
Oh, there
You know
already
what I
is
mean?
for sure.
Oh yeah. Let me shock you real quick. You're having a sequel fan amongst you tonight.
Is it you?
Yeah.
I mean, another. I'm
It
just.
is. It
Yeah,
is.
that's wild to me that you didn't like the prequels, but like the
I
sequels.
didn't. Yeah. You know what I do enjoy a lot these days? I enjoy the story in it. Like I enjoy how George Lucas came super strong and gave us like the Clone Wars. I'm like,
Story is good.
this is what you were trying to tell me,
Yep.
George. All right, feed it to me. I ate it up from season 1 to season 7. I'm like, I couldn't get enough.
Just needed that
The thing
fleshed out
that-
content.
That I think really hurt the prequels was that Lucas directed them, and like that doesn't mean that Lucas is a bad director, but like he asked like Spielberg and Ron Howard to help him. Can you imagine if Spielberg directed it?
Oh my god, man.
And like he had him to push back against.
Look, I'm just gonna say it. Steven Spielberg has not made a good movie in like 30 years.
I mean,
I
true
disagree.
that, but in 1999 he was in his prime still.
Munich.
That's true. I will say in 1999 probably, but I haven't seen any of his any movie of his in a while that I've just had
Man,
a good time watching.
I
I would
love
say Munich is one of his best movies he ever made.
Yeah,
I definitely have seen that, but I don't remember anything about it.
That movie
that
was
movie's
fire.
incredible.
That
Yeah.
movie's fire.
Oh,
dude.
and sorry, Eddie and John and Star Wars Nerd. Yes, I do have. We're gonna have a stream tomorrow. Zach's gonna be back in the basement. We're gonna be talking the season finale of Kenobi, and we're gonna have a little call-in segment, where we're gonna have other people if they want to hop in, chit chat about it. We'll let them do that. So, Matu, obviously, you're 100% invited. Ben, you as well.
Oh, yeah.
As a longtime simp for Star Wars on High, I'm gonna get that motherfucker to call into my show once.
Star Wars on that? Yeah.
Yo, Ben,
Yeah.
real quick,
Yes.
press M.
M.
When you do that, in the bottom
Yes.
left-hand corner, there will be something that says "Show Exploration Missions."
Yes. Boom.
Add that.
Add that. Okay.
There,
Saving Private
That
Ryan was
will-
his last good one.
that was a great movie though.
I'd agree.
But
I'd agree.
if you that will unlock a third level of secondary missions. Like there's one right here where I'm standing right now behind you.
Right.
These missions are great. They should be like cookie cutter fetch missions, but they're not. They have great side stories behind them. Some of them are even pretty significant.
Also, there's a heroic terminal over here where you can grab all of the harder missions for this planet.
You guys,
So I was told by somebody when I expressed that I really want to play this game for the story, right? People told me don't go to these terminals and pick them because they will basically give you the same missions an NPC will give you minus all the story. Like it'll just give you something to do.
That's true. That's
it's
true.
So I
it's
want to
true
avoid
an
them. I want to avoid
extent.
bullshit fetch quests. But if any minuscule quest has like an NPC interaction, a piece of lore story,
This
I'm in
one.
it. I'm in
This
it.
one,
Yeah, I got
right
you.
here.
Yeah, I sort of got the feeling that's what you were talking about.
Later, Eddie. Take care
Gentlemen.
of yourself, buddy.
Where are we cutting it short? I'm sort of exhausting my SWTOR batteries here.
Nah, it's
You're
cool.
good,
Do you
man, you're
wanna?
good.
This is probably a good spot. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get yelled at if I stay on for too much longer. So
All right.
Yeah, we can call it quits here. But before we call it quits, for anyone
Yes.
who's watching this either right now or post the stream, Matu,
Right.
give them your plug.
So the first thing I want to plug is the Praxium Inc. It's a nonprofit that me and Brian have been working really, really hard on. It's literally dedicated to Star Wars Legends, and we are trying to put on a Star Wars Legends convention in Baltimore. Next October is what we're shooting for right now. So you can check that out at thepraxium.org, or we have a subreddit. It's the Jedi or r/the Jedi Praxium. And yeah, check us out there. Besides that, you can catch me at Darth Matthews Holocron. If you like lore videos, Star Wars heavy, but I check out some other things, and I have a focus in general on like world building and narrative storytelling. Then, yeah, it's the place to come hang out.
Cool. All right, Ben, give them your plug.
Well, my first plug is Barb's Basement. Thank you so much for having me, guys. I had tons of pleasure. I wish I could see your faces. This game doesn't allow it, so I could see all the wonderful expressions as we're exploring this game. It's been tons of fun. Brian, meeting you was awesome. Meeting your channel, just like having us friends talk with each other was fantastic. This is what I want more of, build this sort of community. Guys, for those of you listening, you can find me at Star Wars Timeline on YouTube, right? I focus on lore videos, conversational podcasts, character highlights, stuff like this. We also started a small but thriving community on Facebook. It's the same thing, just search for Star Wars Timeline Facebook group. You can come there and express your feelings and say what you like or dislike without any kind of crazy nonsense of people just calling your name. Just say whatever you want about Star Wars, right? Thanks a lot, guys. It's been a pleasure playing. I'd really love to join you again on these. These are awesome.
Oh, for
yeah,
sure.
dude. We should
We're-
definitely do this again.
We're for sure gonna have you back. Like anytime I do a SWTOR stream, if you guys are just online, feel free to hop on in, for sure. And then obviously you're on Barb's Basement channel already, so we're gonna be doing another stream tomorrow where Zach and I are gonna be like, we have completely put off all of our opinions about Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like we haven't talked to each other about it at all. So we're actually gonna I'm really excited to see what Zach thinks, because he was much more negative on the show than I think that I was. So we're gonna be doing a stream tomorrow with Zach at 7:30 Central Time, right here in Barb's Basement. And then obviously I want to just big shout out to my two homies here. This was like Ben and Matu's first time having like a really in-depth conversation. I fucking love this shit. Thank you guys so much for coming on. Like you guys make
And
the
it
My
was real
pleasure.
nice to meet you, man. For real.
yeah.
Likewise.
You guys made the SWTOR stream top notch. So we're gonna be obviously next week we're gonna be back with a lot more shorts and stuff like that. Shorts daily, obviously. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.
So what if we lose? We could always be afraid of something new. 'Cause we mostly feel the same. Somehow, nothing's new. I don't know what's gonna kill me, but I mean to find out. We've been asking stupid questions. Let's just go. Bye.